days to respond either by mail or online. Otherwise, their status will change to inactive. Gabe Sterling with the Secretary of State's office says,
what happens then if they don't respond, they don't go online and tell us they're still here, don't contact their county elections office, or don't vote, after the next two general elections, they'll be part of the cancellation mailing we do 4 years from now.
He says voters who are listed as inactive can still go to the polls and vote. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
On the subject of voting, Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock is reintroducing the Senate version of the voting rights bill named for Congressman John Lewis.
We are literally in a fight for the life of the republic. We're in a fight to make sure that everybody has a voice.
His effort comes as Texas pushes a special session to redraw its voting maps to give Republicans a better chance of picking up more seats. It is hot, 96 degrees in Atlanta. Heat advisory through 9 p.m. What are the storm chances? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A chase through DeKalb County leads police to guns and drugs.
It looked like a routine traffic violation.
Police noticed a Honda weaving left and right on Candler Road. An officer attempted to pull the driver over, but for reasons that would later become clear, the driver refused to stop and sped away.
The chase ended when the suspect vehicle crashed into a parked car. Police quickly got the passenger and used dogs and drones to get the driver. Inside the car, an assault rifle, 2 handguns, cash, more than a pound of pot, and multiple grams of oxycodone. The 20 and 24-year-olds are in jail. No bystanders or officers were hurt. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
A suspect is arrested 7 months after a man's body is found in a burning car in DeKalb County. 42-year-old Marcus Overstreet of Atlanta was picked up by U.S. Marshals at an apartment complex in Union City. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office says he's charged with malice murder in the death of 36-year-old Mario Culver. Investigators believe the man who killed 4 people at a Manhattan office building was targeting the NFL. CBS's Michael Wallace reports we're learning more today about a possible motive in a suicide note from the suspect.
Shane Tamura of Las Vegas was carrying a note blaming his CTE on the NFL, but he took the wrong elevator and never reached the league's offices. He never played in the NFL, only high school ball. New York City Mayor Eric Adams told CBS Mornings police officer Diderol Islam was among those killed.
We lost a fine young man through this senseless act of violence.
Adams is upset Tamura had documented mental health issues but still had a gun license in Nevada.
4 people died in the shooting before the gunman took his own life. Sandy Springs-based UPS reports a decline in its second quarter revenue and profit. Big Brown reports a nearly 9% drop in net income from a year ago as the company has seen decreased shipping volumes from some of its largest customers like Amazon. Earlier this month, UPS announced it would offer voluntary buyouts to all of its full-time drivers for the first time in its history. It is now 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Still got a rough ride on the north side perimeter, Bill, where they've been doing car fire cleanup 285 westbound, the outer loop in Sandy Springs, Riverside Drive, exit 24. Right lane blocked there. You're slow back at Ashford Dunwoody Road. Crash cleared in Decatur. All lanes open. 20 westbound at Flat Shoals Road, Gresham Road, exit 63. Right lane construction continues into Stockbridge, 675 southbound, Highway 138, exit 1, causing some brake lights before Highway 42. And if you're heading into downtown, you're starting to see the pinch fill in. 85 south from 400. Connector southbound delays are in place from 17th Street as you head down toward I-20. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Hot and humid today, high around 96. Heat index 100 to 105. Heat advisory until 9 p.m. We'll have scattered showers and storms this afternoon and evening. Rain chance for one spot, 40%. That goes up to 60% Wednesday afternoon, high 92.
No rain in Metro Atlanta right now on Storm Tracker radar. It's 93 in Norcross, 96 in Stockbridge, and 93 in Johns Creek. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Live from the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins. Wait for the drop. Right now, Eric Von Hessler on vacation returns to the show on Monday, August 4th. So don't change that dial. I am Doctrinaire Tim Andrews. Autumn Fisher is with us. Today, the man behind the glass will be played by Kobe Dawkins. And also Longo is here. Wave. Thank you. And as always, Jared Yamamoto.
Beware, Tim.
What?
I've had 2 nosebleeds today, and one of them was an absolute crime scene at my house. It was blood everywhere.
Do you need a Pamprin?
I might need one, honestly.
His nose is on its period.
That's right. He's having his monthly in his nose, his lunar cycle.
Your auntie's in town.
Oh, boy. What, do you got a dry apartment? You run in the air?
I don't know what caused it, but I had this bizarre dream this morning.
It too much.
I guess. In the dream, I got punched in the face. And I woke up, and there was blood all over my pillow, all over my sheets. And she's out of town, so I look around, and I'm like...
She drove all the way home to punch you in the nose, got back in the car, and drove away.
I guess.
Right, Autumn?
Yep, she's a ghost.
You must have hit yourself in the nose.
I must have. And
or he was bleeding in his sleep.
Yeah,
right?
that's
and
true.
And then you're just feel it dripping, and you're like,
ew, that's kind of gross.
Yeah, it was dried to my cheek, dried to my mouth.
Was your pillow bloody when you woke up?
Yes, pillow was bloody, sheets were bloody. I got it all over the comforter.
This sounds like an interesting way to cover up a crime.
Yeah.
Autumn, shut up. It's a nosebleed.
Hey, everybody, I had the craziest thing happen to me this morning. I was covered in blood. I don't know how.
I'm calling William Peterson, and he's going to your house. He's the guy that used to be on CSI.
Okay.
The good one, not all the derivatives, just the one that was in Vegas.
If he can figure out the crime as to why I have had so many nosebleeds today, and again, it always comes in 3s. So I've had 2. I feel like a third one's coming.
If you start bleeding all over the place, I'm going to come over there and plug you up with that tissue.
You got it. I got some tissue right here, ready to go just in case. To plug me right up.
Thank you, Jared. Keep us updated on the bloody nose.
Get you a tampon. Put it in there.
Yeah, I'll find one for you. Go to the bathroom. They have them in there. Yesterday, we talked about the American Eagle jeans controversy, which has yet to die down, even though it's a commercial for jeans. And they decided to use a pretty blonde model instead of, a not pretty blonde model. In case you've forgotten, this is the ad with Sydney Sweeney about these American Eagle jeans.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
And then that AI voice at the end. You can't see it unless you're watching the Super Secret channel, but Autumn sort of embodies her, and you can see it on her face. She's got that vapid, so it's very funny.
It's fun. You know what else genes pass down?
What?
Mental disorder.
That's why I wear
genetic abnormalities.
Abnormal genes.
Abnormal dabbledies.
And then, of course, once that commercial came out, the anti-marketing campaign began on social media, notably TikTok, and we found this kind of crazy lady.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like... that is Nazi propaganda.
Yes, absolutely. It's funny. Some people on TikTok don't use that word. They say Yahtzee.
Oh, do they really?
Oh.
Yeah, because they don't want to get demonetized or lose their place in the algorithm.
Smart.
They say Yahtzee, unalived.
Pew pew.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
Pew pew is that one. That one I've heard.
Pew pew pew. Tobacco products. Ooh, you'd probably get in trouble for that. Well, the hits just keep on coming because this is a trauma surgeon who started going viral. This one's kind of long. We don't have to play the whole thing, but you're going to play it out of Audition. Autumn, I know you can nail this one.
The Sydney Sweeney Aryan Eagle ad is not only xenophobic and racist, it's also scientifically inaccurate. She says genes often determine hair color and eye color. I'm sorry, often? That's literally what they do.
Is that really literally what they do?
It's literally what they do. Hold on, I'm Googling it right now. What do genes do?
Yes. You're a trauma surgeon, so you know about genetic code.
Yeah, I'm a trauma surgeon.
Yes. Hello.
So
trauma.
I know about genes, and, it's like, it's a basic physical and function unit of heredity, and I know that. Because I'm a trauma surgeon.
And when you did your TikTok, you made sure to have your scrubs on. So everybody
I put
knew.
my scrubs on.
Yeah.
So, I also have a stethoscope. I don't have it right now. I don't know where it is, but I have one.
Yeah.
Genes carry information that determine your traits.
Oh, yeah. Well, you had more to say.
If they're not determining hair color and eye color, what is? It's giving red pill podcast bro with no marketing experience clearly running their ad department.
You could stop it there.
Genes are the blueprint for our body. If a gene contains a change, it literally disrupts the gene message. Changes in gene can cause a wide range of conditions.
It does. It does. It really does. Now, what if the genes have holes in them?
That's red pill.
Oh, yeah.
not
Podcast bro. Yeah. Red pill podcast bro. Writing
blue pill.
Yeah. Blue pill. I take the blue pill so I don't get red pilled and don't turn into an incel.
Wait, okay. Which one is the one that's the... Which did she say it was? It was red pill propaganda?
She said it was red pilled incel or red pill podcast bro propaganda.
It's hard with that pill thing because I know it's been adopted by the right to say like we are the ones who are taking the
Back up
pill
a minute.
that
Let me back up a second. It comes out of internet culture, so it's 4chan and Reddit before Reddit got taken over by bots. So it's red pill means your eyes are open, you know what's really going on. Blue pill is you're an NPC and you just don't care and you let things go as they are. And then there's also the black pill where you're like, I don't care, I'm just going to live my life.
So, but I think a lot of people on the left have also said like that's the woke, right? I'm awake.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken the pill.
Yes.
And now they're using it on the other side saying, no, I've taken the pill. So I don't know how to use it now. Not like I'm trying to use it, but I don't understand like how to use it against someone.
Don't use it. That's the best way. And just
all right, that's a good point.
Because I'm red pilled. What does that mean? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Only take pills that your doctor prescribes for you.
Absolutely. Or that you saw an ad for on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Or maybe some, chiropractor gave
you know, with the lady, it's close, and then you see her fingers opening up and down. Okay, I'm going to emphasize everything I'm saying by doing this with my fingers. Okay, so what they're not telling you about this pill that's made out of bark is that it'll help you with your prostate. I don't even have one, but it helps mine.
If you don't take it, you're red pill, blue pill, propaganda.
These pills are purple. They're purple pills, so you get the best of both worlds. I found another jeans commercial that is causing an absolute controversy.
You hear that sizzling? That means something's cooking. At Bacon Jeans, we make jeans for any size, but mostly for fat people. And they're made out of bacon. So when you're done wearing them, you can just eat all of them. Try Bacon Jeans. Because some of us weren't born to be pretty, blonde, and blue-eyed. Some of us were born to eat bacon. Bacon Jeans. We promise we're not into eugenics. We're just hungry. Bacon Jeans.
This ad is problematic.
Is it problematic?
Yes.
Why?
Because there are so many people who also want jeans.
Yes.
Made of bacon, but it's against their religion.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of cultures.
And as a
that
trauma surgeon, I know about that.
That's right. As a trauma surgeon who sees everybody from all walks of life, you know certain people aren't allowed to eat pork or shellfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the vegan-friendly option?
The vegan, it's made out of fake bacon.
And genes determine the bacon.
That's right.
Whether you have bacon. Can you get human bacon?
Well, not here. But
I don't mean like where. I just mean like can you get like a cut of meat that's bacon from like a human?
Probably, but why would you want that?
Because I'm not vegan, so.
No, you're not vegan, so you would eat long pork.
Yes,
Okay.
long pork.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And now that we know that that commercial is also problematic, we'll cancel them. Let's do this.
It's time for the headline hopper.
Hold the bacon. That's what the headline's called.
Yeah, BLT, hold the B.
I just don't know where do I get my jeans from, guys? I don't know where to go now.
Amazon Prime.
I guess.
Oh yeah, get them from Sydney Sweeney. She'll take a bath in them.
Body.
Yeah, she'll peel them off her body after she's been in the bath with them, and then you get the jeans and the bath water in the soap. It's denim soap.
It's so good. You can blend it up and freeze it in the fridge and make it into ice cream.
That's right. We have reached peak Sweeney, so we'll just leave it at that.
Peak Sween.
Mm-hmm.
Listener Joe
Sweeney Peak.
Listener Joe just sent me a DM saying that I guess Doja Cat has put a response on TikTok, so I'm going to watch that during the break.
Let's end the show and go to that.
Says I agree.
Yeah,
like
let's
her.
go right now to Doja Cat. The Doja Cat.
The Doja Cat desk.
You know that once Doja Cat weighs in, the argument's over.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
this is
Bitch,
why-
I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. I'm moo. Love that
Listen,
song.
that's why I love that song. That's why, something like this, if we can just not take things so seriously, then yeah, whatever Doja Cat says, I'm in.
She's usually got her finger on the pulse of
You know,
America.
sometimes she's the devil,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes she's like a commentator on social things. So.
Yes. Well, call me when Nicki Minaj weighs in because I am a Nicki Minaj fan.
Ooh. What about Miley?
No, I don't care about Miley.
Oh, okay, bye.
No, Miley, what do you think about these jeans?
Well, geez, I think jeans are fun.
Yeah?
Her butt doesn't look that great, to be honest. I got a better butt.
I kind of got to agree with you there. Miley has a better butt.
When she in that commercial where there's like one of the commercials for the jeans. Yeah, she talks about and they make your butt look so good.
Yeah,
It's
not
like-
yours, honey.
Yeah, you just have you look like you have a bottom in some pants. Like it's not like, oh dang, that butt look good.
There are other parts that are emphasized more in them ads that I like.
That is
I
very
saw
true.
half of her chest.
Yes,
I
I
saw
did.
just a little bit.
Yeah, then I went to Reddit and saw the rest of it.
There's a reason why Miley Cyrus showcases her butt on her Instagram, and Sydney Sweeney showcases her front on Instagram.
Well, now that we have that all broken down, let's open the headline hopper.
Devastating news, guys. Six Flags Over Georgia will not host its annual Holiday in the Park event for the first time since 2013.
Which
Why
holiday?
not?
So they're going to be closing on November 30th.
Flag Day?
Yeah.
No, this is their Holiday in the Park. You don't remember this? This is where they take from
Christmas or is it?
Yeah. So after Fright Fest,
Fight Fest? They're going to have a big MMA thing there.
After Fright Fest.
Oh, Fright Fest.
During the
Flight Fest, where
I know,
everyone brings a kite.
There's an airport over there.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
After Fright Fest, where they have all the scary, Halloween themed stuff going on, they would typically turn the park over and make it into kind of like a holiday paradise. And I actually have done this twice. And yeah, there we go. That's part of the Six Flags feel.
So why aren't they doing it? Too expensive?
They're saying it's too expensive and that they're going to focus more on peak times of the year, like right now during the summertime where you make tons of money.
That's where I drop my kids off every day. I drop them off at 7 in the morning, pick them up at 11 o'clock at night.
Hey, my parents
That was
did
a real problem for a while.
My parents absolutely did that.
Yeah, mine never dropped me off at an
That's-
amusement park.
That's messed up.
They gave me $20. That was cool.
$20?
No, that's what I'm saying. It was cheaper
Oh.
as childcare, and yeah, you sent your kids, but then these kids were getting into all kinds of mischief.
Well, of course
if they
they're
were
kids.
without parental supervision.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Lots of going up shirts, I bet.
What?
What?
Going up shirts?
Didn't that happen to you guys like at Six Flags?
I don't know what you're talking about. Going up shirts. Hey, what's up there?
Yeah, when you're a kid, when you're young and you're, kissing and stuff for the first time, you go inside Monster Plantation, you get a little, whoop, whoop, little squeeze.
Autumn had more fun. at Six
Apparently,
Flags
I
than
don't
ever
remember
did.
that happening.
This is not my own. This is not just my experience.
This is your story.
Listeners, weigh in.
So they're not doing
Who
anything.
made out for the first time inside a Monster Plantation?
I was scared of Monster Plantation.
I was older than you.
That's true.
I made out with myself on a wooden roller coaster at Eldridge Park in Elmira, New York. So they're closed for Christmas. Nothing go. Yes, it was, and scary.
Yeah, so I think that people underestimated how good Holiday in the Park was. I thought it was always a good alternative because when you go to Six Flags
To
now,
what? An alternative to what?
well, instead of going to like
Christmas,
like a Lanier Night of Lights or something like that, or any of those like drive-in light shows.
Well,
that you
those
go
are
to.
fun. You don't have to get out
But I liked
of the car.
I actually liked doing the roller coasters though because they were actually cool.
Were
It
they
actually-
lit up?
Yeah, everything's lit up. They had a big giant tree in the middle of Six Flags, and they had all kinds of decor all around.
I've never been to the
Holiday in the
Christmas
Park?
one ever. Yeah, Holiday. Sorry, that's the war. Hey, that's problematic. It's war on Christmas.
Yes.
Call it Christmas.
It is the
No,
war on Christmas, and that's why they lost. They lost the war on Christmas because if they had called it Christmas in the Park instead of Holiday in the Park, everybody'd be there.
It probably would be still going on to this day. I felt like Fright
Blue
Fest.
pilled.
Yep.
I think
The brown pilled.
brown pilled, red and green.
Vomit pill. Fright Fest was always a win because the temperature was cooler. I never enjoyed going to Six Flags on days like this because it was so hot.
I never enjoy ever going there.
Growing up, I
When you're
feel
a
like
kid,
I
yeah, but no.
only went to Six Flags on the hottest days in the world.
Yeah.
It was like the surface of the sun inside of those Six Flags.
I had my little. Did you have a season pass as well too? Because I remember I had a season.
We weren't rich.
Yeah.
Well, the season pass paid for itself in 2 visits. So you would get a season pass, and I had like a little coupon booklet. And I remember going on the specific day so I could use the coupon booklets to get deals on like the food that was there, some of the prizes that you get that were there. I mean, I was there.
$20 though, that couldn't have lasted you all day. Besides, Jared, you didn't know this, but Autumn's parents tied her to a tree when they went to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what you grow up and you think something's normal.
Mhm.
I thought that's like every kid.
She used
got
to help
tied
the
to
ants
tree.
build like an anthill, and she would like get other bugs and feed them to the ants so they wouldn't bother
I
her.
thought that I had made friends with like local crows, but then
Mhm.
they just pecked me.
I know, but it's okay. Made you stronger.
Yeah, I'm strong now.
Yep.
I'm fine.
All right, turn off her camera. Next story.
All right. Delta's AI spying to jack up prices must be banned, several lawmakers are saying.
There's a lot in this headline. Delta's AI is spying, and they are jacking up prices, and this must be banned. What lawmakers are saying that?
Okay, so this is led by Representatives Greg Caesar, I think is how you say his name, and Rashida Tlaib.
Death to Caesar.
They are proposed.
Sorry, I just the Roman one. Not...
Yes, I understand. A2 Autumn. So this is a federal thing, the House, not a state thing.
Well, I mean, Delta's based here in Atlanta.
Yes,
so,
I know.
So obviously it's a big deal locally because if they were to implement it federally, it would impact us here.
Is this dynamic pricing?
Essentially, yes.
All right.
And it's called the Stop AI Price Gouging and Wage Fixing Act. And
Does it have a clever acronym? I'm not going to remember that.
I know.
Not as far as I know.
Stop the thing I don't like.
Say it again. Yes.
.org.
Yes, say it again. What is it called?
It is called the Stop AI Price Gouging and Wage Fixing Act.
And wage fixing. What
so
does that
it's
mean?
SIPOFA.
SIPOFA.
Yeah.
Oh, it rolls right off the tongue. Well,
Explain what it is.
So essentially what it is Delta is using an AI pricing tool that claims that it can forecast demand and market conditions not on individual pricing, but based on personal data. So whatever you're looking at on your computer, your phone, it can justify and say, okay, this person likes more expensive things, so they can pay the more expensive ticket.
Whoa.
This person looks at less expensive things, so they probably need a more affordable ticket.
This guy goes to Aldi for his groceries. Give him a cheap seat in the back.
What a loser. Send the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other companies are doing this
Send
too.
the cops.
So other companies are doing this too, and it's concerning.
How about you have a price for the ticket? And I will pay the price for the ticket. I'll pay your baggage fees, all the miscellaneous junk fees. I'll get on the plane. You'll land, and then we'll part ways. How about you just do that?
The problem is that not everybody sees the same thing on their screen nowadays. If you think about it, like it used to work that way because everybody would hear the
So
same.
they're determining, oh, well, this guy can afford it because, I don't know, he shops at World Market instead of Aldi.
Yes,
Yeah, what if you're miserly
Yeah.
and you're actually a millionaire, but the way that you stay that way is that you're cheap?
Yeah, that's
Ebenezer Scrooge.
That would be a way to break the system, is to look at, I guess, cheap things. So that way you get a more affordable ticket.
I understand why all this is happening. I know that AI is a part of this. But again, you set the price. I'll determine whether or not I want to buy it. End of transaction. That's the way it is. You go in the grocery store. Well, milk, $6 for a gallon of organic whole milk. Here's your $6. I'll take the milk. Thank you. Just leave prices alone. We don't need the dynamics. We don't need to guess. We don't need it on our apps. Just here's money. Give me thing.
Amen. I want us to go back to that so bad. I think the issue is that
we can if we don't shop places that do this.
What you need to do is you need to start sharing your screen and what you're seeing with other people that you know. So if you're looking at a flight with people, make sure that you're sharing it with somebody else to see if you're seeing the same price.
So if you're sitting next to Professor Moneybags, go, hey, I only paid $80 for this ticket. You paid $300. Why don't you do something about it? I don't care. I can afford it.
$300 is nothing to me.
Yes, well.
So that's how you stop it, because advertising has changed. I mean, think about traditional TV back in the day. Traditional TV would be like, oh, come to the Toyota car dealership, and it's $15.99 off the lot.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Unless you have a lot of money, then it's $25.99 off the lot.
Yeah, well, now, because people see it on their phone or they see it on their computer, that I'm sure other businesses will utilize tools like this.
All the good ads.
Something like that when you're talking about like a car or a big ticket item, calling and or going in person, I think is the way to go, right? Instead of just looking online, because then you could be subject to the dynamic, whatever. But I mean, with a grocery store, I think that's just, Tim's right. You have to say, well, I just will choose not to spend my money here.
Yeah. And if you find out, you have to look into it. Most people aren't going to look into it. Most people aren't going to know about this stuff. But once you find it out and you get sticker shock, shop with your wallet, shop with your mind. Don't shop with your wallet.
Well, wouldn't you know easily if it was a digital thing on the shelf?
Not me. I never look. I just grab it and go.
Oh, dang. You just got so much money, you don't even care.
That's what something
grab
like
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to check those prices. I know I went to the grocery store the other day, and I had $20. Another $20 scenario here.
Yeah.
I was able to get eggs, ice cream, bagels, peanut butter, and medication, all for $20, and I was very proud.
Medication?
How much?
I
was
very. All those fattening things.
Yeah. How much did you shoplift? I miss the days when you could buy a sticker gun and just mark it down yourself.
Yeah.
Tara Fine Jewelry Company, just 3 miles from the Mall of Georgia in Beaufort. Coveted brands like De Beers Code of Origin Diamonds, Mikimoto, Roberto Coin, fine Swiss watches, and so much more. Visit Tara Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort today.
When it comes to your home, quality is crucial. Trust the Plus. Painting Plus. The Plus means siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and of course, painting.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus and the Plus family of businesses. Quality comes first. We have the most experienced exterior craftsmen in the industry.
If your home's exterior has it, the Plus can improve it. Painting Plus. Siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more. Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
Your friends at Steel Horse Law are motorcycle injury lawyers who ride. They've mastered safely riding our Georgia roads, and they've mastered the unexpected twists and turns of Georgia law. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler for Steel Horse Law, the Stein and Karen Law Group. With all the changes in Georgia law, you need the most experienced local motorcycle injury law firm to protect your rights. You can trust them on the road and in the courtroom. Get a free case evaluation at steelhorselaw.com.
If I said to focus your energy, where would you start? Let's say you run a business, a school campus, a hospital, or a government facility. Finding ways to save can be overwhelming, but Georgia Power has energy efficiency tips and rebates to help. Things like improving lighting with LEDs, making HVAC upgrades, adding building controls, and more. Look, you've got a business to run and numbers to hit. Georgia Power can help you focus your energy where it matters most. Learn more at georgiapower.com/biz.
This is Scott Slade. Nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially trouble with your heart. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's heart scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect calcium levels in your arteries early with the best CT imaging in the Southeast and with 98% accuracy. To encourage you to take action now, for a limited time, Virtual Imaging is offering their heart scan for only $49. It's a $495 value, but appointments for this offer will fill up fast, so don't wait. To schedule your Virtual Imaging $49 heart scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. I know, it saves lives. Don't put it off. Take advantage of this great offer from Virtual Imaging.
There are 1,000 ways to say it.
Nope. Knock it off. Shut it down. Dream on. No dice. Give it a rest. Not a chance.
Or just.
All text. You focus on the road.
As a passenger, you have the power to prevent an accident. There are 1,000 ways to stop a distracted driver. Choose one.
A message from CTIA.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top story: investigators zero in on a motive behind the mass shooting inside a Manhattan office building that killed 4 people. The suspect left a suicide note indicating he was targeting the NFL over brain injuries, even though the gunman never played in the league. CBS's Anna Schechter says the man had a concealed carry gun permit from Nevada, despite a history of mental illness.
He had a mental health episode in 2022 and in 2024. That concealed carry permit was from 2022. So why was he able to keep that?
The suspect died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. More than 218,000 voters are notified by the Georgia Secretary of State's office. They'll be declared inactive if they don't respond. Gabe Sterling in the Secretary of State's office says these are people who haven't voted in recent elections.
Essentially, since 2019, you hadn't shown up. You haven't talked to your registration office. You haven't gotten your driver's license updated. You just have had no real contact with anybody anywhere.
Voters who get the notice have 40 days to respond through the mail or online to avoid having their status changed. Atlanta-based Norfolk Southern joins forces with Union Pacific to create the first transcontinental railroad in the U.S.
Both companies agreed to a merger in a cash and stock deal valued at $85 billion. The deal combines Norfolk Southern's rail network on the East Coast with Union Pacific's rail network on the West Coast. The company headquarters will be in Omaha, but Union Pacific says Atlanta will remain a core location as it acquires Norfolk Southern.
WSB Cheryl Castro reports the deal still needs approval from shareholders and a transportation board. MARTA announces today when it will begin its months-long suspension of streetcar service. MARTA's Daniel Hecht says a series of Georgia Power lines run underground near the streetcar tracks.
These underground lines sometimes fail and require repair. Georgia Power has found a potential failure with an underground transmission line adjacent to our streetcar tracks between Cortland and Peachtree Center Streets on Auburn Avenue.
MARTA says the suspension will start Monday, September 8th, and could last about 3 to 4 months. It is now 3:32, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, got some better news in Sandy Springs. They're wrapping up that car fire cleanup from the right lane, 285 westbound, the outer loop Riverside Drive, exit 24. But the delays are going to stay in place for the afternoon back into Dunwoody. 85 northbound, getting a tad bit slower out of Chamblee into Norcross from Chamblee Tucker Road up toward Jimmy Carter Boulevard. They're wrapping up that south side construction from the right lane, 675 southbound at Highway 138 exit number 1. And you're also seeing the brake lights fill in 75 south on the south side out of Hateville heading down toward Forest Park. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Hot and humid, showers and thunderstorms will be scattered this afternoon and evening, but outside of that temporary relief from the heat, we'll top out around 96, heat index 100 to 105. We'll dry up overnight down to 76, then scattered showers and storms a little more numerous on Wednesday. Rain chance 60%, high 92.
Right now it's 97 in Roswell, 94 in Douglasville, and 96 in Loganville. More news at 4 o'clock, breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer for Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. Skip the hassle of costly repairs and sell your home stress-free. There's no showings, no open houses, and no waiting or wondering when your home's going to sell. Our guaranteed offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Find quality protein at Whole Foods Market. Save 20% on sustainable wild-caught fresh halibut fillets with Prime through July 29th. Grill this light, flaky fish for a delicious seafood main. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Overhead Door Company of Atlanta is hiring residential garage door technicians and installers. You can earn a hiring bonus up to $2,500. Apply today at overheaddooratlanta.com. overheaddooratlanta.com.
Once active and adventurous, Stephanie was sidelined by joint pain. She was losing touch with what gave her real joy.
I want to stay active, and if I don't do something now to feel better, that will keep me out hiking and running and doing all those activities, my health's going to suffer from it. I had the treatment at QC Kinetics.
They're all-natural regenerative treatments to use the restorative biologics from Stephanie's body. As the healing properties went to work, Stephanie realized something one day.
I was like, wow, I don't feel any pain. I have no problem going up and down stairs. I have no problem going down mountains. Snowboarding felt good again.
If you see Stephanie, give her a thumbs up. That is, if you can catch her.
And now I can totally keep up with my friends in their 30s, and I'm 55.
Don't even think about giving up. There's lots of life left to live. Call now for a free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. 770-285-8026.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, save big on 18-ounce packs of blueberries or 12-ounce packs of raspberries. They're only $3.99 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Summer is awesome, but if you've been staying cool, Ashley Frasca for Ragsdale, the heating and air company I've trusted in my home for years. My friends at Ragsdale care about your family's comfort. Go online to ragsdaleair.com to make an appointment now. Take advantage of a savings of up to $1,700 off a brand new Carrier home comfort system. Plus, Ragsdale is your family's go-to for dependable plumbing and electrical services, too. Schedule at ragsdaleair.com or give them a call. Ragsdale, the name I know you can trust.
We are in the middle of the headline hopper, but just so you know, we are taking your open mics on the WSB radio app.
This is Mike, a.k.a. Open Mike. Doctrinaires, has anyone told you lately that they love you? I love you, man and woman.
Yay.
You guys are doing an excellent job while you're holding down the fort. Keep up the great work.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, my son told me he loved me this morning, so that got me going.
My mom told me.
She did?
She did.
She text you or call you or what?
No, she came over.
Oh.
It's like, open the door, love you, and then left.
Poor Jared woke up with a bloody nose. No one told him that they loved him.
No, they did not.
Until now.
The cat just looked at me. But thank you, Open Mike. I appreciate
Thank
that
you, Mike.
for leaving that for me. Now I feel fulfilled, and maybe I won't get another nosebleed. Speaking of nosebleeds, this Open Micer wanted to weigh in on that.
Coming soon to an episode of the Von Hessler Doctrine. Night Bleeds, a true crime podcast by Jared Yamamoto.
Get on that, Jared. I want to hear your podcast.
And on the night bleeds.
Night
Gotta
Bleeds.
get those allergies under control.
Wondery presents Night Bleeds, the story of a man who mysteriously bleeds from his nose all night long. From Wondery.
This is our story. One more Open Mic regarding Six Flags announcing that there will no longer be Holiday in the Park, at least for this season.
Hey, this is for the Von Hessler Doctrine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun on the Marshall Plantation. Best ride ever invented, as far as I'm concerned. And Tim, you missed out. Sorry, dude. Y'all have a good one. It's about 110 degrees somewhere, everywhere. All right, bye.
Nobody ever went up my shirt in the middle of where that ride is.
What's it called? The Monster Plantation.
Yeah, Tim.
You're invited to a picnic, monster picnic, where humans aren't allowed to visit.
Yeah, Tim, you missed out, buddy. You never had it. Like, Tim's friend texted him in the middle of that segment and said that they also had somebody go up their shirt. And I said, well, Jim, I can't imagine that happening to me.
What's up Jim's shirt?
I don't know. Hey, you can leave us an open mic. WSB radio app. How about another story?
You got it. Back to school is next week, next Monday for Atlanta Public Schools. And Atlanta schools are joining the transition to electric buses, improving air quality and possibly even the kids' grades.
Oh, what?
They're suggesting that because the electric bus...
Because they're not breathing in all that carbon monoxide?
All the diesel smell and everything. Which, I'm sorry, the nostalgia, like there was nothing better when you got on the bus and you smelled that diesel.
Okay, nothing better.
I loved that smell.
What about
At
pumpkin
the time,
pie?
in the dead of summer, when you're having to go back to school and you're like lost, you don't remember what bus number you're supposed to be, and you're in the middle of all that asphalt and diesel.
I loved it. I was like Kamala Harris back on the campaign trail.
But among the many things, I'm excited about electric school buses. I love electric school buses. I just love them for so many reasons. Maybe because I went to school on a school bus. Hey, raise your hand if you went to school on a school bus, right?
How long is it? Okay, it's over.
Yeah, I don't.
She sounds like she's straining.
You would think that her larynx would be loose from all that alcohol she drinks. But kids don't care. They just want to get to school. They don't care if it's electric. They don't care if it's gas. They don't care if it's diesel. Do we have a nuclear power plant near us?
I guess Plant Vogel's not too far.
Yeah, because you have to burn coal in order to make the electricity that charges all of these vehicles, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so,
There's no free lunch.
That's what I was
in
going to ask
nature.
Autumn to say. There's no free lunch, and kids don't care. Just get them to school. You know what? What if the power goes out? You know what would get you to school when the power's out? A fuel.
The Shoelace Express.
Well, that, and also a bus
Get
that
the
runs
step.
on gasoline or
right,
diesel. Yeah, that'll get you to school.
Well, guys, it's going to take a while. Only 124 of the 20,000 school buses in Georgia are electric so far. So it's, we got a long way to go. And for those that end up riding the electric school bus, they will never have the experience of smelling that beautiful diesel smell while riding the bus to school.
They can't have that. They can't smell the Ditto paper. What are they learning in these
Teachers
schools?
aren't smoking in the smokers, teacher's lounge anymore.
They stopped doing that at my high school.
No paddling.
When I was that kid no paddling. When I was a kid, I think it must have been 9th or 10th grade, they banned smoking in the smokers lounge for the teachers. They banned it all. It was gone. And we had a French teacher who he had a bathroom in his room, the only classroom that had its own bathroom. And he would just go in there and smoke. So when you walked to French class, the whole room just smelled of cigarettes. I'm like, oh, this is like being at home.
That was good or bad?
Well, the only difference was there wasn't a shag rug that also smelled like dog pee. But it gave me, I feel like I'm at home. J'entre dans la salle de classe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I enter the classroom.
All right, guys, the countdown has started. Dragon Con returns to Atlanta in 30 days. Can you believe it? We're 30 days away from Dragon Con Labor Day weekend.
Since I know how calendars and time works, I can believe it. But yes, I see what you're saying, that, it's always 30 days away once August starts. And then it's like, oh, it's the countdown to fall when it'll only be 80 every day.
That is true.
Yes, I love Dragon Con. I've been going to it for 25 years, I think, and enjoying myself. It's harder now because I'm not going to take a 4-year-old down there. I don't know how much.
You could for the parade.
I could for the parade, but then again, there's so many people that I start getting all paranoid and worried, and and they don't throw a lot of candy out. That's what he cares about when a parade. We took him.
He would like the characters.
He would. We can watch it on TV, and he could see him. We could. Last year, we took him to the Little 5 Points Halloween parade. He loved that.
Fun.
And that's a little later. It's a little cooler, even though it was hot. But he enjoyed that, and it's a lot less people. But the Dragon Con parade is always a spectacle. You see all the different Star Wars troopers and the Star Trek people.
I like the cardboard people.
Yes, I love that too.
Yeah, those are really cool.
And marching bands that are dressed like zombies. It's just a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's going to be a big void in downtown, though.
Why?
I mean,
Because I'm not going to be there?
Well, because you're not going to be there, and Hooters isn't going to be open in downtown anymore, which I know that's kind of a little bit off the beaten path, kind of closer to the west than downtown. But we always would make it a point when going from all the different hotels down there, because I like Dragon Con a lot, too. I've probably done it in the last 10 years, probably 6 of the last 10 years.
What are you going to do now? You have to go to the Hard Rock Cafe.
You got to go to the Hard Rock Cafe. There are a couple other places and bars that have opened up around there, but Hooters was always part of the tradition. Down there is going to Hooters while all in costume and ready to go.
They have another restaurant replacing Hooters, just called Boobs.
Nice.
Go there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to make one called Owls.
Owls?
Yeah, because Hooters.
I get it. I was going the other way with that because it's so blatantly obvious.
That's not what it means. It means owl.
No, it just means boobs.
Did you see the owl in it? With the inside the O's is the eyes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Definitely not anything else.
Is Hooters completely gone? Or
it's not completely gone, but they've closed a lot of locations. They just announced on Monday, I believe, that they are closing the one right by Truist Park. So that's closing. The one downtown has already closed.
Oh, my God. Where am I going to get food with scantily clad women? I just don't know what. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'll have to go to a strip club.
You could just eat.
Go through a drive-through and just look at women in bikini. Yeah, I feel fine. I don't
go
know.
Go to Publix and get a chicken fry and then get on your phone. You're good.
I don't need Hooters. I can eat in my car.
I just, for tradition's sake, guys, I'm very big on that. So when I think about Dragon Con, I think about the parade
and Hooters.
I think about the parties,
Mhm.
and I do think about as I'm going over towards the West, and especially when you're leaving like the Embassy Suites, the Marriott and stuff downtown, where a lot of the action's at the Hyatt. A lot of the action is down there. When you go over to the West End, that is further away, Hooters is always a perfect stopping point. And
Yeah.
you would go there, get a couple of pitchers of beer,
Yeah.
get some wings. This
Check
year,
out
that tradition's ruined. It's ruined.
Because of people like you that they close down. I only go once a year.
What would you do with $1,000 this summer?
Hotel, pool, week at the beach, cabin in the woods.
Whatever you want to do this summer,
WSB has $1,000 to make it happen.
Thank you. $1,000 Thursdays gives you the chance to win $1,000 every hour between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m.
am so excited. Listen for the keyword at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. and 12, 1, 2, and 3 p.m.
Enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app within that hour.
You could win $1,000.
No way. Is this a joke?
Get all the info at WSBRadio.com.
$1,000 Thursdays.
This Thursday from 95.5 WSB, where Atlanta wins.
It's summer in Georgia, pool days, backyard barbecues, and that sweltering southern heat. You know, the inside of your home shouldn't feel like a sauna. Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical. You can turn your house into the ultimate cool escape with Coolray. Right now, get up to $2,250 in rebates plus free attic installation when you upgrade your HVAC to a complete Carrier system. Proper installation is like a sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out. And don't forget your plumbing this summer. For a limited time, get a $99 water heater flush to ensure your hot water stays running all summer long. No surprises during those morning showers. From cool comfort to smooth flowing plumbing, trust the Coolray team that's kept Georgia homes running for decades. Simply visit Coolray.com today to schedule your appointment. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
We are here with CFP Matthew Decker of the Vincent Financial Group and host of Retire ATL. And Matt, you have created a 20-question guide that asks pointed and sometimes uncomfortable questions about where you stand in retirement. So why is this guide so important?
Have you ever felt like maybe something's missing or you don't have all the answers that you feel like you should have? Or you look at your account statements and you're like, man, I see the market's up, but my account's not up. On and on and on. There's all these little questions that people come into our office and they ask, and the general feeling is something's missing. I'm not getting the full story. We created this guide. It's 20 questions. It goes over retirement income, risk, taxes, estate and long-term care planning, and then there's like some tough questions in there that are more personal. And the whole point is to illustrate or outline how much value you should be receiving for the fees that you're paying for professional money management. And unfortunately, most people feel like they're getting no value or little value for the fees that they're paying.
So how do we get a copy of our own 20-question guide?
All you need to do is text the word guide, G-U-I-D-E, to 770-741-0120. That's guide to 770-741-0120, and we'll personally send you the link. We're not going to need your email. You don't need to sign up for anything. It's not password protected or behind some kind of paywall. We want you to be successful, and we've created this guide for you. We don't need anything from you. It's complimentary, brought to you by the Vincent Financial Group.
Again, text the word guide to 770-741-0120, or you can always get more at retireatlradio.com.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair Summer Sales Event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Jared, you told me during the break that there is breaking news.
Sure is. Marjorie Taylor Greene, representative from Georgia, has announced that she is not going to run for governor of this state. So, Marjorie, what's up? Why aren't you running for governor?
I'm not doing it
Why not?
because I'm busy.
You
I got
my
other stuff to do.
You took my advice yesterday, didn't you? You're a big fish in a small pond. You're right there in the house.
Hey.
That's a compliment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She says, quote, if I was running for governor, the entire world would know it because I would be all over the state of Georgia campaigning. I would have ads running. I would be raising scary amounts of money.
I would be the most number one-est person out there running.
Yeah.
And y'all would know.
And you can run because you're so physically fit. You cross-train,
I sure
you
can.
run.
Have you seen my burpees?
I have.
I have done so many burpees. And I think that if I was running for governor,
Mm-hmm.
you would know.
Okay, thank you. Well, more on that with Bill Crane.
What'd you call me?
No, I said more
Excuse me?
on that. I wasn't calling you a moron. Even if I didn't like you, I wouldn't disrespect you on air because you're a member of the House. Okay?
I'm in the house. That's
yes,
right.
I understand. More on that with Bill Crane at 5.
In the meantime, Georgia gas prices have dropped from last year. It's good news here.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Georgia.
We do appreciate that.
Why are they so low? Not because of low taxes, but because of me. I'm the one who did all that.
You did it?
I got to pat myself on the back.
How'd you do it?
I just told them lower the prices, and it worked.
Is that all you have to do?
That's all you have to do. When you're president, you control the gas prices. Lower them.
Right now,
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
the average gas price and for unleaded is $2.91 here in Georgia. National average, $3.16.
Excuse me, I save an extra 10 cents every month because I use a certain card at a certain grocery store that gives you a discount on gas. I'm not going to say their name because why give them
Which
a free
one?
ad? Can't say.
Which one, though?
Which one what? It's a little card that you attach to your keychain.
Oh.
Yes, it's a membership. It's very exclusive, Autumn. You wouldn't be
I
able
get
to
my
get
gas
it.
at Costco.
You do? How much does it cost?
I don't know.
She doesn't
Sometimes
know.
I get the second fanciest one.
Oh,
Not the first one.
89?
Yes, is that the second one?
Yes, it's
That's
87.
not good for your car. Why do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That stuff isn't real, right? I mean, like, why do you need, what is it, cleaner?
Unless you have a
sports car?
A sports car or a car that tells you to put that kind of gas in there. You should always be putting in.
How do you know she doesn't drive a Lexus?
That's true. That's a good point. What kind of car are you driving, Autumn?
I drive a Kia Soul.
Yeah.
You need to be using 87 unleaded. What do you
No,
use?
no, you can use it. It just has less
Yes.
something in it.
Yeah,
Whatever. No, it has less of something in it. Hold on.
We don't know.
I don't even know how to Google this. Second best
What do the
gas?
numbers
What is
mean
this?
on the gas tank?
I think
89
I think it's how
gas?
pure it is. I think it's 87% gas,
Yes.
89% gas, and 91% gas.
No.
I'm almost
Is that
positive.
right?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Gas meaning.
Just let her.
Hold on.
Just let her have this one.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Trump. I
Mid-grade,
appreciate
middle
it.
range octane fuel.
She used to
gasoline
drive
based
a
on octane level.
bitchin' Acura.
I did. People always wanted to buy it from me.
I know. She had this really cool. It was black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Never changed her oil.
Ah, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well. I think I
Your dad told me you
would.
never changed your oil.
Well, my dad likes to be in charge of the oil.
Well, he should be. He's a dad.
The reason why I have my theory, Autumn, is because I remember going to the United Arab Emirates, Dubai, and they had.
Why do you got to brag?
And they had.
I went skiing indoors.
They had.
I'm from there.
They're great. That's right, Eric. You are from there. Their grades were 95, 93, and 91. And it's because, I mean, there's so much petroleum in that area, just so much oil in that area.
Yeah, you turn on a spigot in a sink, and it just comes right out.
It indicates the resistance to Sorry. I don't know how to read. Indicates the resistance to detonating under pressure without a spark.
I know.
Whether higher. I'm sorry. Listen, it lasts
This is Oliver
longer.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Hey, y'all, I know what gas is.
I know. Hold on. I know all about it. Okay, for real though, I feel like I'm pretty sure though when I use it and I put it on the lowest little click, I don't pull it all the way because then there's less air, like foam that could like tell it that it's
Thanks, Autumn.
full before.
I get it.
And then it lasts longer.
Yeah, that's true. It does.
Don't patronize
I'm
me.
not patronizing you.
Autumn,
You're absolutely
yeah.
right. I got what you were
Okay,
talking
Autumn,
about.
you're done talking
No
now.
one's confused at all about what you're saying. Everybody gets it.
I feel like you're lying.
I'm not lying. How could you tell? You can't see my face.
I can on camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, duh.
I can see him.
We should have time for one more story unless you want to keep talking about gas.
I need an open mic to help me.
Well, first you got kerosene, then you got diesel, and then you got the old-fashioned 1040W oil 652.
High compression. I'm just gonna say words.
Yes, just shout out words.
Octane.
Yeah.
At least let me say this. So at $2.91 a gallon, that's the average. $2.91 a gallon here in Atlanta. That's 41 cents lower than last year.
Like I said, you're welcome for the low gas prices in Georgia, unless you're shopping at the place near us, because for some reason it's always almost $4 a gallon there.
You ever notice that?
It's because it's because it's
Yes.
like not a whole lot of gas stations, right?
Yeah, I
so
know.
it's like charge you whatever you need.
Yeah, you will pay us $4 a gallon, and cigarettes are $12 a pack. Suck it up.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Our needs are different. Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
I believe in helping others.
I believe in the power of compassion.
I believe in the importance of service. I believe in the transformative power of organ donation.
Most people who need a kidney transplant in Georgia are African American.
I said yes to organ donation.
Join me in making a difference and register your decision at donatelifegeorgia.org.
Hey, if you got weekend plans, make sure your home is ready for them. I called Wise Guys Pro Wash, and boom, the house, driveway, and patio were spotless. They even cleaned the roof. I didn't even have to be home. They are truly professionals using the top equipment in the industry, and their soft washing kept my home safe and damage-free, and the results, incredible. Wise Guys has more than 2,000 five-star reviews, and I know why now. So mention me, Chris Chandler, for $70 off your next service. Book today at wiseguysprowash.com.
Today alone, 5,370 people in the United States will be diagnosed with cancer. That's why Stand Up to Cancer funds and develops the newest and most promising cancer treatments. Stand Up to Cancer wants to provide you with every opportunity to join in this mission. By donating your home, land, or commercial property, you can help Stand Up to Cancer fund innovative cancer research. Stand Up to Cancer makes the process easy, and it may be tax deductible. Visit standuptocancer.org/giveproperty to learn more.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
I'm Chris Chandler. Join us for Atlanta's Morning News starting at 5 a.m. Wednesday. You'll hear which Metro school district is banning cell phones all the way K through 12. Triple Team traffic on the last morning before school starts back across part of the area. There is relief from the heat inside in our exclusive 5-day forecast and what Clark Howard does when he is on hold with customer service. Join us for Atlanta's Morning News on 95.5 WSB.
When traffic hits.
I-75 completely shut down north and south between McDonough and Locust Grove.
The Triple Team Traffic Center has you covered.
Brake lights fill in on 316 westbound at Sugarloaf Parkway.
Your source for Atlanta's traffic.
Heavy police fire department activity.
Brought to you by the Cool Ray Lifetime Parts and Labor Warranty.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
News, weather,
Traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, a new effort to clear up Georgia's voter rolls. If you haven't voted in the last 2 general elections, you may be getting a notice from the Secretary of State's office.
More than 218,000 mailers have been sent out to voters who haven't cast ballots since at least 2019. They now have 40 days to respond through the mail or online if they don't want to be listed as inactive. Gabe Sterling with the Secretary of State's office says,
be aware you are in charge of your voter registration. You have easy access to it through Secretary Raffensperger's website. You can go vote, and that will automatically get you back to active status.
If the voters don't respond and don't vote in 2 more general elections, their registrations will be canceled in 2029. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
This just in, Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene says she is not going to run for governor. On social media, Greene says she's been dismayed by constant rumors about her. Greene says if she was running for governor, the entire world would know it because she would be all over the state of Georgia campaigning. She would have ads running and she would be raising scary amounts of money. On the subject of elections, Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock is reintroducing the Senate version of the voting rights bill named for Congressman John Lewis.
The last time it passed, George W. Bush, a Republican, was president. It passed the Senate without a single no vote. And the question becomes, what has changed?
This comes as Texas pushes a special session to potentially redraw its voting maps mid-cycle in an effort to help Republicans pick up more seats. It is 96 degrees in Atlanta. Heat advisory through 9 p.m. Do storm chances ramp up tomorrow? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. DeKalb police chase down an erratic driver and find something much bigger in the process.
Officers tried to pull over a car they saw weaving on Candler Road, but the driver took off. The chase ended when the suspect crashed into a parked car at Columbia and Elgin Drives. Officers quickly nabbed the passenger. The driver was caught with the help of drones and dogs. Blaine Clark with the DeKalb County Police says a search of the car made it clear why they were running.
An assault rifle, 2 handguns, cash, more than a pound of marijuana, and multiple grams of oxycodone.
All that has a 20 and 24-year-old facing a slew of charges. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
Gunfire rattles a Henry County neighborhood in the middle of the night. One person is dead after a body is found near a house on Howell Drive in Locust Grove around 3 a.m. Several homes and cars in the area have bullet holes. Neighbors say video shows 4 men running away. Henry County police are investigating. A suspect is arrested 7 months after a charred body was found in a car in DeKalb County.
At the time, a boom around 2 a.m. woke up neighbors on Wilson Avenue in Atlanta, and soon the licks of fire and smoke were visible. Now, the man authorities say was responsible for the body found in that car is under arrest. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office says 42-year-old Marcus Overstreet of Atlanta is charged with the malice murder of 36-year-old Mario Culver in Ellenwood. Culver's body with multiple gunshots was on the back seat. No word yet on a motive in the killing. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Police are learning more today about the suspect who shot and killed 4 people at a Manhattan office building.
A suicide note found in his possession at the scene spoke to a possible motive in the shooting and may explain why he targeted NFL headquarters. In that note, Mr. Tamura claimed to be suffering from CTE, possibly from playing high school football. and he blamed the NFL.
New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the man took the wrong elevator and never made it to NFL headquarters. Investigators plan to question a man who supplied parts for a gun used in the shooting. It is now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
At a standstill on the west side perimeterville, 285 northbound, the inner loop north of Cascade Road, exit 7. They're holding all lanes, hopefully to get a left lane crash to the right shoulder. Still slow on the north side perimeter, 285 westbound, the outer loop between Dunwoody and Sandy Springs, all set into place earlier by a car fire at Riverside Drive, exit 24 that has since cleared. 285 southbound, the volume's starting to pick up, leaving I-85 into Cobb County as you head down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway in Clarkston. What are things looking like through downtown Atlanta, Andrew Seco?
Slow and going anywhere you're trying to go, Alex. 75, 85 north and southbound. Southbound looks to be the worst as you leave Buckhead on 85 proper. You're jammed all the way down towards I-20 northbound. As you leave East Point, you're going to be on and off the brake pedal, leaving Langford Parkway up towards Freedom Parkway. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. We'll keep a few isolated showers and storms around this evening, staying very hot. Overnight and into Wednesday morning, down to 76. 92 with showers and storms Wednesday afternoon. Rain chance 60%.
Storm tracker radar is mostly clear this afternoon, but it is showing some rain in the Forsyth County area at this hour. It's 94 in Sandy Springs, 96 in Snellville, 93 in Riverdale. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Eric Von Hessler returns Monday, August 4th.
We're getting some open mics in the WSB radio app, Tim.
Is that where you leave them?
That's exactly where you leave them.
Can I mail it in?
You could try, sir, but I would say it's kind of difficult to physically mail an MP3 unless you send like a flash drive or something.
No,
like
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get me a cassette. I'm going to talk into my cassette recorder. I'm going to mail it to you. And it isn't something that needs to be addressed immediately.
Oh, I appreciate you giving us the time to be able to process what you send us.
Thank you. I'll take my answer off the air.
You got it, buddy. This is for you, Autumn. We talked about how Georgia's gas prices are 41 cents lower than last year, and you admitted that you put in the wrong octane in your car.
No, it's not wrong.
This open micer is here to correct you.
Autumn, listen to Jared. He is correct. You do not need to put in a higher octane fuel, nor should you put in a higher octane fuel unless your car says to do it. It's all about the energy that your engine can absorb at the top of the piston stroke. So if your car says put in 87, then put in 87. If it tells you to put in 91 and you put in 87, then you're going to hurt your engine. But unless your car says to put in 91 or 89, put in 87.
Just because you've been indoctrinated into the cabal of use the cheapest gas, it's better for the car. What it really does is wears things. It's bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
At all. For
Autumn,
you.
I think you ought to take into consideration that we don't get very many open mics saying you should listen to Jared.
You know what? That's a good point.
So,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. That was a compliment.
I'm just here to help Autumn save a little money here and
Listen,
there.
I really don't think it's bad for you. The reason why I really do it is
You don't think the
because
guy that just told you not to do it isn't somehow involved with cars in some aspect that none of us have any ability to discern?
I don't think it's bad for the car.
He just said it was. Yeah, don't play it again.
He said, "Hey, stupid, don't."
Hey,
do
you
that."
dumb
And I
girl,
was like,
don't do what it. Listen, you're a dumb girl. Don't know
Yeah,
gas.
that's
Don't
exactly
pump it.
what he
That's
said.
all you heard. Dumb girl,
Yeah.
dumb girl, dumb girl.
Really, I just thought it more efficiently burns the fuel as opposed to the lower grade.
If
because
something is more expensive, that means it's better.
No, and that is not what I'm saying. Because I went forever not using it, but every
Mhm.
once in a while, if it's like if
top it
it
off.
makes sense, if it's like 10 cents difference, then yeah, I'll use the nicer one.
I miss the 70s when it was leaded or unleaded. That was the easy way.
Tasted better too.
It did taste better and it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Our next open mic, this guy is disappointed that Marjorie's jumping out of the race.
I don't know about y'all, but this is Franklin, and I was going to vote for her. Guess I got to pull out something else to think about.
That's right. Huh? I got something else to think about, Miss Taylor Greene. Miss Marjorie, what are you, Representative Marjorie? Because I was thinking I should probably vote for you, but now I got to find another thing. Why don't you run?
Did he say something else I got to pull out and think about?
Well, I just said I got to find some pull out of the vote thing for.
Marjorie, you lost Frankie. What are you going to do? What do you have to say to him?
I hate to lose a good patriot like that.
Can I come up to
Hopefully-
district and hang out with you? Maybe work out, talk about maybe I can get you to run for governor.
Send me a DM and I'll give you a discount on some carpet, some
What's
real
a
good
DM?
Dalton carpet.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, send me a email,
The what?
a fax.
What's your phone
Marjorie,
number?
he doesn't have internet.
What? But how did they leave the open mic?
Don't break it. Don't break it. It's a bad premise. I got the internet,
Okay.
but I don't got email.
I don't know about y'all, but this is
I
Frank,
love this
and
guy.
I was gonna vote for her. Guess I gotta pull out something else to think about.
Come on, that guy's awesome. Let's do this.
The experts say.
Experts say. Experts say.
The experts say.
Experts say.
The experts say on the Von Hessler Doctrine.
Kobe, did you know that guy that left that open mic? Is that one of your buddies?
Sounded like Alex Williams.
It did kind of sound like Alex Williams. All right. The experts have things to say about hotel rooms. There are 5 dirty spots in hotel rooms, and experts say you must do this when you check in.
What do you I want to guess?
Bring some luminol and a black light.
Should we guess like the dirtiest
Go ahead.
parts of hotel rooms?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, the phone.
The carpet.
Okay.
Ooh, the remote.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That remote's gross.
All of the glasses that they clean with Windex.
Yeah, that they don't really clean.
Those are all great guesses, guys. So number 1, the decorative elements. So the bedspreads, pillows, throws, they're rarely washed. They harbor dead skin cells.
Sweet.
Insect eggs and whatnot,
Droppings.
germs, all kinds of
Larva.
nonsense. Yeah, larva, all kinds
Bed
of nonsense.
bugs, fleas.
Incurable diseases.
You ever gotten fleas from a hotel room?
I have not.
I have. I stayed at
Ew.
I stayed at one off the highway. This is about 15 years ago. I stayed at one in Virginia. I was driving up north, and I just pulled over and stayed in this place. First of all, the air conditioner didn't work, and it was as hot as it is right now. So then I got another room, and the room that had air conditioning had fleas. When I got up north to where I was going, I opened my suitcase, and fleas just jumped out everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yes, and I called them, and I had an argument with them, and it didn't go well. But anyway.
Well, yeah, you don't want that to happen.
Sure.
The other thing
That's
you have to look out for are the high-touch surfaces. So as Autumn mentioned, you have the remote controls, the light switches. The phones are often they're not cleaned
Who's
very
using
often.
the phone?
That's what I was gonna say. I think it used to be something where people used a lot, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, people do call and say like, "I need extra towels."
I need a wake-up call because I don't have anything that'll, I can use as an alarm.
I often call to let them, hey, can I get an extra hour before checkout? I use the phone.
Yeah.
For that,
Oh,
at least.
Sure.
Late checkout.
But you're clean. Most people aren't.
What
else?
The bathtubs, especially jetted tubs, can harbor up to 40 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. Carpets, I believe, Tim, you said that.
I win.
They are frequently skipped during quick cleanings, and carpets can hide lots of germs and insect larvae. Wonderful. Glassware and ice buckets.
Gross.
And what they recommend here, the experts recommend, is to inspect your rooms for dust or residue and alert the front desk.
Residue?
Yeah, if there's any kind of
I do that.
moisture.
I rip the sheets off the bed and I look at the mattress for residue.
Yeah.
That's
I
probably
test it
Yeah.
by rolling around without clothes on the carpet,
Smart.
and then just it's almost like a test patch like
Uh-huh.
for allergies. You just see like how your body reacts to see what this hotel room's gonna bring.
Put a little agar disc on your stomach and see what grows on it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta see.
Now, is this upscale hotels or all hotel?
This is this is actually kind of all hotels across the board. So whether it says 2, 3, and 4-star hotels.
Oh,
so
geez.
yes, I mean your 4-star hotels, you should be doing this as well too. So again, inspect rooms for dust or residue, and alert the front desk if anything seems off.
That's why I stay at Red Roof Inn. They're the cleanest in the country. They leave the light on for you.
Our next experts say,
Turn the light off, man. I'm trying to go to sleep. All these moths. Go ahead.
I have the 8 signs that you should leave a restaurant. Experts say. You want to hear what the 8 ones are?
It's a Hooters.
That's not one of them.
Oh.
Absent management. That's one of the first ones. Lack of visible managers who engage with customers. an argumentative staff. That seems pretty
What do you
selfish.
want? Our specials today are A and B. Pick one.
Pick one.
Poor hygiene, so like the bathrooms are disgusting. Although dive bar-
Hygiene, doesn't that imply the person that's waiting on you?
it does, but also they include the bathrooms
Cleanliness
themselves.
is what
So
is
like a
what
dive
should
bar,
be
for example, is
Yes.
a dive bar, for example, can have a bad bathroom because it's a dive bar.
Sure. A lot of places have bad bathrooms.
True.
Yeah.
And so I'll give the other 5 after traffic. How
But
about
if
that?
your waiter has a runny nose and it's like dried on the face, you probably don't want to stay there.
No, that's
No?
a bad place.
Yeah. We got a
Don't
few
stay
more
there.
seconds. Give a couple more.
Influencer overload. So restaurants that prioritize social media influencers with freebies or special treatment.
Hey guys, I just discovered this. This is the best donut place in DeKalb County. I'm sorry, it's the best donut place in Duluth. It's Korean donuts. They fill them up with all sorts of creams. Excuse me. No, I'm doing a video here. I know you want to get a donut at the Korean donut place.
Excuse me. I'd like. Are we gonna?
No,
are
I'm
you
doing.
done ordering?
I'm an influencer on TikTok, and I'm.
Okay, I
What
just
do you
want
think
like
of the
a
donuts?
dozen plain.
Yeah,
Can I
hang on a
just get-
minute. I'm talking to the counter person here. Look at the cream on these donuts. I'm trying to get some good shots for my TikTok
Can you
video.
just do that at a table? I'm
Excuse
trying to
me,
order.
I am an influencer.
You said that. I heard
Do you
say
not
that.
understand?
No, I get it. But could you take?
Hey
your pictures
guys,
to the
this
table?
lady's really annoying, and I'm gonna make another.
She's a Karen.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's Donut Dale! It's Donut Dale! That's him! Donut Dale!
Excuse me, sir. I'll sign autographs. We gotta get rid of this Karen. This Karen is just annoying me at this Korean donut place.
It's fine. You can do whatever you want. Just get out of the line
You
so
want me
I
to
can
get rid of her?
purchase a dozen.
Yeah, get rid of her. Be my muscle.
Get rid of her,
Drag
please,
her out of here.
Please, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out, please. I'm Jared. Please give me a shout out.
Hey, Jared, thanks for getting rid of this annoying bee.
Alex Williams says there are brake lights on Georgia 400 in Sandy Springs.
Yeah, Tim, watching that afternoon volume fill in. 400 northbound, leaving 285 up toward the North Springs MARTA station. A few more brake lights through Alpharetta from Haynesbridge Road up to Windward Parkway. 75 northbound, also seeing the volume through Marietta, starting right around Windy Hill Road. We're going to check on some new trouble, maybe up around South Marietta Parkway, exit number 263. 575 northbound, a little sluggish through Bells Ferry Road up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. How's I-85 looking up toward Gwinnett County, Andrew Seco?
Our usual volume leaving Chamblee 85 northbound, just getting past the perimeter. You're slowing to go into brake lights towards Beaveroon Road, exit 102, and then out of Duluth into Sewanee. You're seeing the volume again, 85 northbound, on and off the pedal, leaving Sugarloaf Parkway on your way towards 985. This report sponsored by the Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities. Hey Teens, Teen Summit hits Duluth September 6th. Live music by Jonah Maris, keynote by Doug Middleton, college panel, free lunch. Don't miss it. Register now at PreventSuicideGA.org. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
The 25th annual WSB Radio Carathon.
2,125,255. Wow.
And we want to thank our friends over at Jim Ellis Automotive Group for their contribution and continued support for the kids at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center at Children's. You can donate right now at WSBradio.com.
Your donation saves lives.
Heavy rain, high winds, huge hail. Yes, Atlanta, we're in storm season. It's Mark Aram here. You might be faced with a roof repair or a replacement. Do not gamble with any contractor, and there are hundreds of roofers with little to no experience. I want you to trust the experts at Dr. Roof. Trusted name in roofing for over 35 years and backed by their industry-leading warranties. Dr. Roof doesn't cut corners. They're the best at protecting your biggest investment. Dr. Roof, done right, guaranteed.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Hey, Sean Hannity, Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast. Go to markspain.com and start packing.
The average baby boomer's 401k, just under $250,000. Gen X, closer to $200,000. How do your retirement savings stack up? No matter your age, the right moves today can completely change your financial future. That's why we created retirement planning at every age. A free guide with smart strategies, key milestones, and steps to stay on track. Download your copy today at yourwealth.com/resources. Let's get your future on the right track starting today.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Men's Choice Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health. The only choice for your health.
This is Scott Slade, and see if this fits you. You've just gotten an exorbitant estimate for repairs on your beautiful European car, or you're ready to cut the tie with the dealer. You need to check out Wolf Pen European Auto Repair in Roswell. Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, BMW, the certified technicians at Wolf Pen will have your European car or SUV running at top performance and safety without sky-high pricing. And to get to know you better for a limited time, mention you heard about Wolf Pen on the radio and get a free second opinion on repairs. Just search Wolf Pen in Roswell.
I believe you have left us hanging with an expert say. We got to what, two signs you should leave the restaurant?
I think it was 4, but
open sores
of the 8 signs that you should leave a restaurant according to experts.
Mm-hmm.
And we went through the influencer, went through the poor hygiene, argument of staff.
It's inside of a gas station.
Hang on, the best burger in Atlanta is in Dunwoody, and it's connected to a gas station.
According to you. No, I've been there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's pretty damn good.
I'm blanking on the name of it now, but I've
We're not
heard
going to give him a free ad. What?
My bad.
Yeah.
Kobe's like jumping right up to get that one in there.
No free ads.
Now, the other things that you should look out for in a restaurant, according to the experts, are aggressive upselling. Because they're always like, oh, here's,
Yeah, you wanna get extra fries with that for 29 cents? If you don't, you're dumb.
No, ma'am. I just want the regular amount of fries.
Okay. Loser.
Barnyard animals roaming free.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's the 9th one that didn't make the cut here. Lack of menu knowledge, which I feel like that's unfair. If it's a new server and somebody asks,
they're tested. You learn that menu front to back before you go on the floor by yourself.
And if a server doesn't know something, you gotta think on your feet. That makes you a good server. Because if you don't know something, you gotta be like, they just recently changed that. Let me check and see if this is that, and then I can let you know.
If you work for a corporate restaurant chain and you were going through the managerial training course, right? You have to learn the menu. You have to learn every single aspect that the crew does. You have to learn the menu. If you don't know what's on the menu, go back and get somebody that does. Because I'm going to tell you, look, you're dumb. I asked you a question. I expect you to know.
Hey, this is a sign that I shouldn't be at this restaurant.
Yes.
Because this guy's kind of rude.
Now, I know I've had 6 drinks, but I'm getting up now and leaving.
Sir, I can't give you another drink. You're over the limit.
Hey, you got another kind of beer on this menu?
Yes, we do, sir, but you have had enough.
What kind?
Nope, we're all done, sir.
She don't know. Where's the manager?
Your manager's going to tell you the same thing that I'm telling you.
No, your manager ain't on the
anymore.
floor. The law says I could go. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, I like your jeans. Did you get them from American Eagle?
These jeans were determined by my parents.
Wow.
Their XY chromosomes mixed together.
You're like Sydney Sweeney if she worked at a truck stop. Did we finish the list? We got
just two more here. Unfresh ingredients feels like that's common sense. And then last but not least, if there's an empty dining room, I feel like that's unfair too, because what if you get there early? Like I actually like eating at restaurants at off times. I think that's smart. I think that's a dining hack.
I go in when they're closed.
I like to walk in 5 minutes before they close just to make everybody happy.
That is a boomer thing.
I already cleaned off the grill. It's not a boomer thing.
No.
Absolutely not a boomer thing. It's an everybody thing. Unless you've worked in the industry. If you work in the industry at any point in your life and you've been a cook or anything like that, you're like, I don't want to go in there because I know what I did when people did that. I don't want them doing it to my food.
Amen.
If you haven't worked in the industry, then you think, well, they close at 10.
Yeah.
And it's 9:45. We're here before they close. Like you have it's a different attitude towards it.
From being around family and friends that have worked in the restaurant industry, if I know that it's an hour before closing, I will not go there. Especially if it's a sit-down restaurant, I will not.
An hour is a difference. Quarter till? Yeah, don't go in there. Alex Williams says there is a rollover crash on I-75 in Marietta.
Yeah, it looks like a truck hauling a trailer has overturned on the ramp from South Marietta Parkway eastbound to I-75 northbound. Expect that ramp to be closed. Not blocking any lanes on 75 northbound, but it is causing onlooker delays as you leave I-285. Speaking of 285 southbound, the outer loop on the west side, you're starting to fill in from South Atlanta Road as you get down to I-20, the West Freeway. And I think we got some new trouble out on that West Freeway, Andrew Seco.
Just watch PD arrive in the left lane here on the Jam Cam. Good to crash 1, 2, 3 vehicles involved. I-20 eastbound of Riverside Parkway, exit 46. Already starting to see the brake lights as you leave Lithia Springs. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade. Nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially trouble with your heart. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's heart scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect calcium levels in your arteries early with the best CT imaging in the Southeast and with 98% accuracy. To encourage you to take action now, for a limited time, Virtual Imaging is offering their heart scan for only $49. It's a $495 value, but appointments for this offer will fill up fast, so don't wait. To schedule your Virtual Imaging $49 heart scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. I know it saves lives. Don't put it off. Take advantage of this great offer from Virtual Imaging.
Buying a car shouldn't be a mystery. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. At Jim Ellis, we believe in complete transparency because you deserve to know exactly what you're getting. That's why we show you all the numbers, no hidden fees, no surprises. We explain every option clearly so you can make the right decision with confidence. And if you ever have questions, we have answers. Our team is here to guide you, making sure you're informed and in control every step of the way. At Jim Ellis Automotive, we don't want to sell you just any car. We want to help you buy the right car, because doing the right thing for you is what matters most to us. Experience car buying the way it should be. Honest, straightforward, and built around you. And don't forget, Jim Ellis buys cars too. It's the safe and easy way to get maximum value for your car. To get started, visit one of our 21 convenient locations across Metro Atlanta or shop online at jimellis.com. The quick, easy, and convenient way to search and compare more than 5,500 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
Do you want to give back to an individual with disabilities and help change a life? The Guide Dog Foundation and America's Vet Dogs are seeking volunteers to help raise future guide or service dogs. Puppy raisers provide loving homes for puppies until they are old enough to begin formal training. Help raise an adorable pup into a future guide or service dog for a person who is blind, visually impaired, a veteran, or a first responder. Visit puppy.guidedog.org to learn more. That's guidedog.org. Sponsored by the Guide Dog Foundation.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Imagine the relief of windows without annoying drafts or high energy bills. Window Comfort's making it easier than ever with buy two, get two free, no payments till 2026, and expert one-day installation. Go to windowcomfort.com for your no-pressure estimate today.
Better prices, better views.
There are 1,000 ways to say it.
Nope. Knock it off. Shut it down. Dream on. No dice. Give it a rest. Not a chance.
Or just
All text. You focus on the road.
as a passenger, you have the power to prevent an accident. There are 1,000 ways to stop a distracted driver. Choose one.
A message from CTIA.
All the notifications you need.
The story developing in Marietta.
All the local and breaking news alerts you need.
We're following breaking news in Atlanta.
All in one place.
The 95.5 WSB app.
Download it today.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top story, New York City police are investigating a possible associate of the suspect behind the shooting that left 4 people dead at a Manhattan office building.
We are now attempting to identify him and question him at this time.
Mayor Eric Adams says pieces of the semi-automatic rifle used in the shooting rampage were bought by that associate of suspect Shane Tamora. A suicide note may provide clues into the motive behind the shooting. Investigators believe the shooter was trying to target NFL headquarters. CBS's Lilia Luciano reports the suspect blamed the NFL for a brain disease linked to head trauma.
In the note, he mentions the names of doctors who have studied CTE. And look, this is crucial research in sports. It's very important, but in it he seems to blame the NFL for something, and he seems to claim that he was suffering from CTE.
The suspect never played in the NFL. 98 degrees in Atlanta. A few storms around this evening. Otherwise, just hot and muggy. Do we see more storm chances tomorrow? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. We are under a heat advisory in the metro area again today, and high school sports are making adjustments during the heat wave. At Benjamin E. Mays High School in Atlanta, Athletic Director Natasha Harrigan says they've moved up football practice to 6 a.m.
It just really decreases any kind of heat illness.
She says they do temperature checks every 30 minutes to keep the players safe. A warning to voters who haven't cast a ballot in a while. Gabe Sterling in the Secretary of State's office says they'll be declared inactive if they don't respond to their notice within 40 days.
If they don't respond or do anything else, they will move to the inactive status. Now, let's be clear. Inactive means you can still go vote.
If there's no response, they would be canceled 4 years from now. Notices have gone out to more than 218,000 Georgia voters. A landmark merger deal involving an Atlanta-based company would create America's first transcontinental railroad.
Norfolk Southern and Union Pacific agree to a deal linking more than 50,000 route miles from coast to coast. Union Pacific will acquire Norfolk in a cash and stock transaction worth $85 billion. The company say the Transcontinental Railroad will deliver faster, more comprehensive freight service to U.S. shippers and decrease highway congestion. The deal must still be approved by regulators and shareholders.
WSB's Cheryl Castro reports the company headquarters will be in Omaha, but Union Pacific says Atlanta will remain a core location. 6 months after a deadly midair collision over Washington, D.C., Stephen Portnoy reports there's a new push for safety reforms that would cover both civilian and military aircraft.
The Rotor Act would require all planes and helicopters to use the ADS-B signaling system to not just send but also receive data on the position of other aircraft. The NTSB recommended it 2 decades ago. Safety Board Chair Jennifer Homendy.
This legislation will save lives.
Lead author, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, says he often reflects on the need for the change as he flies into Reagan National Airport.
A number of Georgia's cities rank near the top of a list of the best places for food manufacturing.
Atlanta is 7th in the country in the new report from Global Location Strategies. The organization's Tess Fay says the metro also holds a unique distinction on the list.
Atlanta is one of only 2 large metropolitan areas in the U.S. that are within our top 10. The other one is Kansas City.
She says Georgia's a prime state for the industry because of its strong workforce and agriculture industry, along with great infrastructure. Warner Robins, Savannah, and Gainesville are also all within the top 10. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
A rally is held today outside the Chamblee campus of the CDC to bring attention to budget cuts to cancer prevention programs.
The budget would eliminate work
and dismantle a proven infrastructure decades in the making.
Dr. Mary White says she expects it would lead to a rise in preventable cancer cases and needless illnesses and death in this country. There will be no holiday in the park this year at Six Flags Over Georgia. The park says the decision was made due to evolving business needs. Six Flags says they do plan to instead focus on enhancing the guest experience during the core operating season. Fright Fest will return this fall. It is now 4:34, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Jammed up on that West Freeway inbound with his crash in the left lane, 20 eastbound, adjacent to the theme park just past Riverside Parkway. Exit number 46 over into Cobb County, 20 eastbound, little sluggish through the work zone from 285 out to Panola Road, exit 71. Once you get past that, it breaks free as you make your way out into Lithonia and Conyers. Been a slow afternoon through downtown, Andrew Seco.
Slow indeed, only going to get slower until we get a little bit later in the day. A lot of volume, 75, 85 north and south, stretch from East Point up into Midtown. Southbound, we're crowding in on 75 and 85 proper. Sitting in brake lights nonstop on the way down towards I-20 exit 247. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. A hot and humid evening, a few isolated showers and storms. Will dry up overnight and stay very warm down to 76 Wednesday morning, 92 with scattered showers and storms tomorrow afternoon. Rain chance 60%.
Not much rain showing up on Storm Tracker radar, just plain hot. 96 in Johns Creek, 97 in Canton, and 93 in Lithia Springs. It is more news coming up at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Comcast Business High Five Hotline. What's the state of your excitement?
I signed my business up for the 5-year price lock guarantee, and I can't stop high-fiving people. High five!
Okay, deep breath. You're in a good place. You signed your business up for 5 years of gig speed internet and advanced security, all on our ultra-reliable network.
Gig speeds and advanced security? I'm so stoked!
Yep, and you get it at a great rate that's locked in for 5 years.
Woo!
The high five is just your body's way of saying, I'm winning.
So this is natural.
High-fiving everyone you see in a state of business savings enthusiasm? Totally natural.
Sweet! Thank you! Thank you! High five, everybody! High five!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee is back, but only for a limited time, so sign your business up today.
High five!
Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/21/25 for new customers with qualifying bundle. Current customers may be eligible depending on services and area. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Don't let a DUI ruin your life. Hire the attorney that other attorneys hire. GeorgeStein.com.
For many women in our community, support for our physical and mental health feels out of reach.
When your workday is long.
And your budget is tight.
And your village is busy.
And the road between home and help is a 6-lane highway with no crosswalk.
Northside Hospital believes women deserve better.
Northside is rolling up our sleeves and getting to work.
We got your house call.
Heard.
Learn more at northside.com/heard.
Well, I bet it is safe to say you are sick and tired of home services companies that don't show up on time, don't get it right, ghost you then when you need them later. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. I don't have to worry about any of that because I only trust TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. TE Certified is a well-oiled machine with the highest level of communication and follow-up. They're on time, friendly, and fully stocked.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Talking about the experts and the things they say, so this segment is called Experts Say.
Are 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day too much? It's complicated, experts say.
It's complicated.
Quote,
thanks for nothing.
Yeah, quote, it's different for each person, end quote.
Duh. I often think that's what we should call this segment. Duh.
Yeah.
Well, it says here that high coffee intake is linked to increased dementia. And
I've heard the opposite of that, but keep going.
I have too.
Yeah.
And higher cardiovascular mortality in people with hypertension.
Coffee seems to be like eggs,
Mhm.
where as far as like the nutrition community, because it always switches back and forth. Eggs are great for you. Eggs are good, and coffee's good for you too. It doesn't give you dementia, increases your heart rate, it gets you like, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's bad. Everything's bad.
They had jingles in the 80s for eggs. The incredible edible egg. And also for coffee, it was, I'm part of the coffee generation. I drink coffee. It was like, buy coffee, boomers.
There was a coffee generation.
They ran commercials. You're part of the coffee generation.
dang, they're like getting people watched MTV for 2 seconds.
Yes,
when
well,
they're in their 60s and they're like, hey, the coffee, yeah, let's make a generation proud to drink coffee.
Coffee ads went from, the woman who couldn't make the coffee for her husband. It was really terrible. And then, Mrs. Folger always lived nearby somebody that had problems with the coffee. Women weren't good at cooking or anything back in the 50s.
Oh, no.
And it showed. And in the 60s, sort of the same thing. In the 70s, it transitioned to, hey, we've got instant coffee that you're going to love. And you can,
Yeah, and you'd be like, wow, is this fresh drip? You're like, no, silly, it's instant.
That's right. No, it's powdered and it comes in a tin and it's international.
Freeze-dried.
Yeah,
freshness.
freeze-dried. All that stuff's terrible, by the way. And then I guess in the 80s, it was like, oh, God, the boomers are in their 40s now. Let's go after them. Coffee generation. And then Starbucks came in and wiped all that out.
It's a shame that Starbucks has gotten so strange. Like it would have been nice for Starbucks to stay, not like they have to stay small and not make a huge profit. Go ahead.
Mom and pop.
But like, I just mean like, let's keep some integrity,
Mhm.
And now it just seems like it's all turning to those machines. And so what's the point?
Well, the machines
and then the
make
only
it
way
easy.
to get like, it does, but like the only other way to get something that might be interesting as far as coffee, is like a hipster place where
Support your local coffee shop.
Yeah,
That's
we have,
what I do.
We have 6 of them in Tucker. 6.
That's a lot.
One of them is a Starbucks. And then there's like 5 other ones. 2 of them are within walking distance of the other. No, actually 3 of them. You could walk to all 3 of them. 2 of them are on Main Street. The one on Main Street that's relatively new is a chain. I think there's 2 or 3 of them. And we're getting another one. They're building another one. And usually, here's my thing. There's one that has really good food that goes well with your coffee, but the coffee's not so great. So you got to go around. Like, I used to do this when I lived within walking distance of McDonald's and Burger King. I'd go get a Whopper, then walk over and get the McDonald's fries, and then go home and have a nice meal.
And at least you were getting your steps in.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be cool if they had like a combo McDonald's, Burger King.
Maybe they should buy each other out.
Yeah.
Create one big burger.
Well, I would say that McDonald's would buy Burger King.
Oh,
McDonald's is significantly bigger than Burger King.
McBurger King.
There you go.
Yeah.
Olds.
McDonald burger.
So anyway, I have about 4 cups of coffee a day, and I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, I mean, again, as the experts say here, it's different per person. They do say that, and I hear Dr. Joe's voice when I read this.
The coffee. Drink the hot mushroom tea.
It does say
organic cashew milk. Yum. Put it in there. It's great.
You should avoid replacing meals with coffee due to appetite suppression. Drink water or eat first and then drink your coffee.
Hey, get off my back. I'm drinking the coffee. What, Autumn?
No, but people who are using coffee as an appetite suppressant, that's called eating. That's called disordered eating. I won't diagnose you with eating disorder, but it is disordered eating.
Well, if you're...
Go get yourself a can of Postum and put yak milk in it. That's perfect for you.
Go outside and eat dirt.
Glycerides and Vegas nerve.
Well, if you feel jittery after 1 to 2 cups, monitor your personal reactions and adjust your intake for the future.
Blah, blah, blah.
If you feel jittery after drinking too much coffee, then put that jitteriness to work.
Dance.
Clean your house.
Yeah.
Go organize a closet.
Yell at the sky.
Yell at the sky. Don't yell at your kids.
Yeah.
Yell at your closet.
It's not their fault. It's the coffee's fault.
Mommy, you had too much coffee again.
Yeah, mommy's caffeine intake is incorrect. And that's why she's being mean to me.
Well, if I was a stay-at-home dad, I would just, do all the coffee, and around noon I'd sort of have a little bit to eat, and then open the beer. There you go. You balance it out.
Perfect
That's right.
day.
You gotta go up, then you gotta go down.
That's right. Just like Elvis.
That's right. He did fine.
Until he died on a toilet. Go ahead.
He was a hunk of burning.
Well, you kind of were leading us this way with this next one here. So with Burger King and McDonald's, experts say that couples who eat junk food together are happier together. But there is a catch,
What's
guys.
the catch? They die early?
Well, so it's
a short-lived happiness,
Yes.
just like the fast food is like short-lived, and then you're like sad
it's
on the toilet.
I feel like this is poor writing.
Hey,
here.
honey, Doritos are buy one, get one free.
Hey, I love eating crap with you.
Let's not even put it in a bowl. We can just sit here and eat them right out the back.
I bought some cheese sauce
Oh.
up in the bag, and we'll pour it in.
Oh, dang. I love dipping my nacho cheese Doritos into Cheese.
Cheese. More cheese, Chip.
Cheese.
There's a lot to unpack from the experts here. Number one,
hand me the mayo.
The happiness boost is temporary, potentially masking stress or conflict avoidance, and may not support long-term relationship health. Meaning, translation here is that like you may have some big issues in your relationship, but because you like to eat junk food together, that's like your temporary fix. You bond together.
I can't stand talking to this woman, but when we're sitting on the couch watching TV, we sure get along while we're eating.
Yeah. If anyone's watched My 600-Pound Life, they understand what they're saying. And again, this is a great example of Tim's, like, we should rename this segment No Duh.
I like to eat a lot when we're hanging out.
The experts do say that shared junk food consumption may serve as a way to relieve stress or reduce negative emotions rather than purely bonding.
Yeah, at night when we're watching Stranger Things, instead of cereal, I fill up a bowl with Nerds and then I pour Pepsi on it.
I like to just take, just a box of Oreos, and you shake it all up and you crush them.
Did you pay the bills?
You just put that right into a bowl with some milk.
Yeah, did you pay the electric bill?
Huh?
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get some of them Oreos.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I sure do love you.
I love you too. Let's not have sex because we're too fat.
Yeah, let's just go to the doctor tomorrow and get our shots.
Okay. I have no sex drive because I'm obese.
Same here. Can you just put that Ozempic thing? Screw that.
But we get along great because we love to eat.
Yep.
Hey, not only do you guys feed each other, but you can also give each other Ozempic shots.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We thought about doing that, but we prefer to eat.
I mean, it helps me deal with a lot of childhood trauma.
Same here.
So, and we just bond over that and our love for ultimate queso nachoritos.
The last nugget here that I want to bring up is that shared experience.
Nuggets? Let's get some.
Yeah, Tandies.
I bet you do.
We fight about that. I like Tandy. She likes nuggets.
Well,
like
yeah.
nugs.
Maybe you guys switch. If it's a pack of 6, maybe you give 3 nuggies and 3 Tindies, right?
I ain't sharing.
Well, apparently these shared experiences, even unhealthy ones, build connection, highlighting a human tendency to bond over indulgences. So this is that's what the experts like to give. That's their insight.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's just a human instinct to bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about the fast food or like the indulgencies. It's just two people that are bonding over something that is both killing them.
Yeah, well,
so they don't have to hold each other accountable
if
because
you
you're
can,
both killing each other.
If you can
with
bond
your own
over
food.
Keebler Grams or EL Fudge, we're going to have a great, or Fudge Stripe.
I forgot about EL Fudge.
Oh, everybody loves fudge. Alex Williams says, better news on I-20 by Six Flags.
Yeah, that's right, Tim. We had a crash, was in the left lane, and it has since cleared 20 eastbound past Riverside Parkway. Exit number 46, delays improving there. I-20 westbound is on and off the brake pedal out of downtown through West Atlanta out into Lithia Springs. And if you're trying to get down to that West Freeway via 285 southbound, you're on and off the brake pedal as you leave I-75 and Truist Park down to I-20. We're also watching brake lights on I-75 up through Marietta, Andrew Seco.
Had some trouble. It's now off to the shoulder. Was a fire 75 northbound on the exit ramp from South Marietta Parkway. Exit 263 still a little bit slow as you leave the area through Smyrna Vinings, and some trouble leaving and heading into Bartow County into Cassville. It's a vehicle fire. At least one right lane. Starting to see the backups here. 75 southbound getting towards Cassville White Road. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
What? How would you like a pair of tickets to see Blackberry Smoke with Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs? When? Saturday, August 9th at Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Just be calling number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
You're by the pool.
You're relaxing.
You're sipping a drink.
Someone brings you a towel.
Adjust the umbrella.
Sound like a fantasy?
It's not.
This is Sandra from Grayson, Georgia. I just won $1,000 from WSB.
WSB's $1,000 Thursdays this Thursday.
Listen for the keyword at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. and 12, 1, 2, and 3 p.m.
Enter the keyword at WSBRadio.com or the WSB app.
I just put the keyword in, and oh my God.
Win $1,000. Get all the info at WSBRadio.com.
Thank you.
$1,000 Thursdays from 95.5 WSB.
Where Atlanta wins.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Buying a car shouldn't be a mystery. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. At Jim Ellis, we believe in complete transparency because you deserve to know exactly what you're getting. That's why we show you all the numbers, no hidden fees, no surprises. We explain every option clearly so you can make the right decision with confidence. And if you ever have questions, we have answers. Our team is here to guide you, making sure you're informed and in control every step of the way. At Jim Ellis Automotive, we don't want to sell you just any car. We want to help you buy the right car because doing the right thing for you is what matters most to us. Experience car buying the way it should be, honest, straightforward, and built around you. And don't forget, Jim Ellis buys cars too. It's the safe and easy way to get maximum value for your car. To get started, visit one of our 21 convenient locations across Metro Atlanta or shop online at jimellis.com. The quick, easy, and convenient way to search and compare more than 5,500 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
It's Ashley Frasco. When installing sod, freshness is key. That's why I trust NG Turf. With multiple farms in the Atlanta area, they deliver the freshest, highest quality sod, including Zeon Zoysia and Tiff Tough Bermuda. Shop these and more at ngturf.com.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Window Comfort's exclusive window line is built for Georgia's extreme heat and guaranteed to lower your energy bills. Right now, get buy two, get two free with no payments till 2026. Schedule your no-pressure estimate today at windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Our needs are different. Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Congratulations to Joseph Chapman of Dacula, Georgia. Picked up a pair of tickets to see Blackberry Smoke with Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs on Saturday, August 9th at Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
Baby sea turtles in Georgia are struggling to find the ocean this season.
Oh.
And massive lights from Buc-ee's are to blame.
I knew they'd blame it on Buc-ee's.
That's right. There's a new Buc-ee's down in Brunswick.
Blame it on the Buc-ee's.
It's not Buc-ee's fault.
It
How could
is.
it be the Buc-ee's fault?
Well,
the
what
lights.
What have they ever done to hurt a little baby turtle?
Well, off exit.
Beavers eat baby turtles.
I didn't know that, but now I'm angry.
Well, exit 42 in Brunswick, Georgia has a brand new Buc-ee's, and it's created all these, it's got all this new artificial light around there.
Sure.
Plus, they've, had changed some of the roads around a little bit for the Buc-ee's, and they've added more lights. and the artificial lights are confusing the turtles. The turtles don't know what direction to go. They're
Maybe they just want beaver nuggets.
Maybe they smell the beaver nuggets, but they're disoriented. and if we don't do anything about this light pollution, then they could be in danger in the future.
Aren't they already endangered?
They are, and this is not.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they allow the lights to not be shielded in some way from the beach.
Ain't
because
nothing gonna stop Buc-ee's. Let me tell you, they're taking over.
I guess not.
Coast to coast, baby.
I'll never forget. We brought up the one up in Calhoun, the Buc-ee's up there.
Are they having trouble with that one?
No.
The sea turtle?
No. That one happens to be far enough. Thankfully.
Okay.
Thankfully, but the mountain lions, though, they don't like it.
Well, we don't like them anyway. They're not cute.
I know that people up in Calhoun have been complaining about the Buc-ee's, even though it's brought all these high-paying jobs and it's brought all this industry to Calhoun. Yeah, Buc-ee's pays well. Have you seen that? See, I know Kobe's shaking his head. When you go there and you actually pump up at the gas station, managers make $150K there.
What?
Yes.
You probably got to work like 12-hour days, 7 days a week.
I
Hold
hear
on,
it.
I'm looking on. I'm gonna see if I can apply. Hold on.
Did they have one up there? Autumn has to work at what is that crappy one up there? Wawa? No, that's a gas station. Oh God, I can't remember what they're called up there. There's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, Buc-ee's though they pay well. I mean, and it makes sense. There's a ton of people there, and even this one in Brunswick.
Royal Farms.
Huh?
I'm at Royal Farms. Is that the one you're thinking?
No, it's something T&J. I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I feel bad for. Yeah, me too. It's really bad. I'm gonna get Botox shots in my
General
cheeks.
manager.
There you go. 150.
Assistant general manager, $125.
I told you they pay really, really well. And this
Yeah, but at
Buc-ee's-
what expense? These poor turtles.
Well, in this case, when they built this
Boycott the beaver.
When they built this Buc-ee's down in Brunswick, they built it 12 miles away from the sea, so it creates that much light down there in Brunswick. So
Boycott the beaver. Save a turtle. Alex Williams says it is stacked and packed through downtown.
And what is not going to help is this new crash we found leaving Midtown toward Northeast Atlanta and Buckhead. HOV lane blocked on the jam cam, 85 northbound before you get to the exit for the Buford Spring Connector. Already slowing back towards 17th Street. Before you even get up there, though, 75, 85 north slows from University Avenue up to Freedom Parkway, so all those delays are going to start to bleed in together there. Southbound, you're looking at about 23 minutes traveling from the 85-400 merge, trying to get down to I-20. Checking the ride around a slow 285, it's Andrew Seco.
Circle in the city right now, no crashes or stalls to warn you about, just the car in front of you anywhere you're trying to go. Worst leaving Doraville 285 east, the inner loop slowing you all the way down into Scottdale, Clarkston, just south of Memorial Drive, exit 41, and 285 west, the outer loop through Sandy Springs. You're on and off the pedal, leaving 400 through I-75 all the way down past I-20, that's exit 10. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey, it's Scott Slade for FGA Roofing. If your home's exterior could use an updated look, or maybe one of your neighbor's designer roofs has caught your eye, and your current roof has started to show its age, then now's the perfect time to check out FGA Roofing for the latest in architectural shingles, timberland shingles, and more. Slate, tile, wood shake, cedar roofs, FGA has them all. FGA Roofing offers 0% financing for 12 months with your good credit. Get the roof you want now and pay over time. Click firstgaroof.com. That's firstgaroof.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Overhead Door Company of Atlanta is hiring residential garage door technicians and installers. You can earn a hiring bonus up to $2,500. Apply today at overheaddooratlanta.com. Overheaddooratlanta.com.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call 404-390-4000. That's 404-390-4000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. Mention Chris Chandler to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResAtlanta.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
In Atlanta, there is always something happening.
Tanker truck crashed into the median.
The Triple Team Traffic Center has you covered.
No traffic getting through in either direction.
Helping you on your commute.
Avoid the area at all costs. Take Highway 155 or Highway 4223.
Brought to you by the Cool Ray Lifetime Parts and Labor Warranty.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, scratch one prominent name from Georgia's race for governor. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene says she is not going to run.
In a social media post, Greene ended months of speculation about whether she would run for the state's top job, saying if she were, quote, the whole world would know about it, adding that she would literally clear the field. Greene says she may run one day, but it won't be in 2026. Two Republicans, Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones and Attorney General Chris Carr, are in the race, and on the Democratic side, leading contenders include former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms and State Senator Jason Estevez. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
99 degrees in Atlanta. We are pushing 100. Warm and muggy with us overnight. Better rain chances tomorrow. Is there a break from this heat anytime soon? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. More than 218,000 Georgia voters could be declared inactive. Gabe Sterling in the Secretary of State's office says these are people who have not voted in recent elections.
Essentially, since 2019, you hadn't shown up. You haven't talked to your registration office. You haven't gotten your driver's license updated. You just have had no real contact with anybody anywhere.
Voters who get a notice from the Secretary of State's office have 40 days to respond through the mail or online to avoid having their status changed. Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock is reintroducing the Senate version of the voting rights bill, named for Congressman John Lewis.
We are literally in a fight for the life of the republic. We're in a fight to make sure that everybody has a voice.
His effort comes as Texas pushes a special session to redraw its voting maps to give Republicans a better chance of picking up more seats. After a body is found in a smoking car last December, a suspect now faces a murder charge in DeKalb County.
The burning car was spotted on Wilson Avenue in Atlanta as early as 2 a.m. on the cold morning of December 22nd, not long after neighbors heard a boom. Inside, firefighters find a body with multiple bullet wounds on the back seat. 7 months later to the day, the man charged with shooting Mario Culver to death in Ellenwood is behind bars. Marcus Overstreet, captured by DeKalb County deputies with U.S. Marshals and South Fulton Police SWAT at an apartment in Union City. They say he's been treated for injuries from a damaged window when he tried to escape. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
One person is dead after a shooting overnight in a Henry County neighborhood. Happened around 3 a.m. on Howell Drive in Locust Grove. Police found the body near a home. There are bullet holes in a number of homes and cars in the area. Henry County police are investigating. A man and a woman are found dead in Conyers.
Rockdale County sheriffs are investigating what appears to be a possible murder-suicide. Deputies respond to a person shot call in Conyers, and when they arrive at the home on Clubland Circle Southeast Sunday afternoon, they find a man and a woman both shot to death. They'd been identified as Melissa King and Kevin James. Authorities say the crime is being investigated as a murder-suicide. The couple had previously been engaged, and investigators say it appears that James was the aggressor and King was shot before James turned the gun on himself. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
The suspect in the shooting at a Manhattan office building that killed 4 people may have had an associate.
It is undetermined at this time if he played any role at all in planning or carrying out this action.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams says they're trying to identify and question that person. Adams says pieces of the semi-automatic rifle used in the killings were bought by an associate of the suspect, Shane Tamora. The suspect, a suicide note suggests he was targeting NFL headquarters because he had a brain disease linked to playing football. The suspect, though, never played in the NFL. DeKalb County police find guns and drugs after stopping an erratic driver. The 20-year-old driver and a 24-year-old passenger were arrested after a police chase. Inside the vehicle, police find an assault rifle, 2 handguns, cash, more than a pound of marijuana, and multiple grams of oxycodone. Both men facing charges now. The driver was injured and will be taken to jail once he is released from the hospital. It is now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Got an all-lanes block situation temporarily out of Midtown, Bill. 85 northbound past the Beaver Spring, or before the Beaver Spring connector. Exit number 86. Holding all lanes to get this crash from the HOV lane to the right shoulder. That's just adding to the delays already back to University Avenue. If you're traveling 75, 85 southbound, 85 south slows right at Georgia 400. And I-75 hitting the brake pedal at Northside Drive for the ride down to I-20. Speaking of, how are things looking on I-20, Andrew Seco?
Just some scattered volume. I-20 east and westbound is on the east side heading towards heading towards Stonecrest. You're a little bit slow from 2D5 down towards Evans Mill Road, exit 74. In and out of Lithia Springs. The brake lights from Lee Road down towards 2D5 inside the perimeter. A little stoppage north and south as you're merging onto the downtown connector. From the Cool Lake Area Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Very hot and humid as we head into the evening. Just a few isolated showers and storms. Warm and muggy overnight. Will be dry down to 76. 92 with scattered showers and storms. Wednesday afternoon, rain chance 60%. Some morning fog Thursday, then scattered afternoon storms, high 92. And showers and storms likely again Friday afternoon, high 91. Now my 5-day forecast for the weekend will turn much cooler. Cloudy periods of showers and storms Saturday, high only 82. And we'll have showers, no storms on Sunday, high 79.
It's tough to find any rain out there right now on Storm Tracker radar. Just brutally hot. 99 in Alpharetta and in Decatur, 94 in Fayetteville. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now, and we have a guest in studio, so let's not waste time. It's Bill Crane's Brain Drain. We don't need the sound. I don't like that one.
It's time for Bill Crane's Brain Drain.
See, we could have had 6 stories by the time that ended.
I was told Donut Dale was going to be here today. I'm a little upset.
Donut Dale?
Yeah.
Who's Donut Dale?
He's the influencer you invented about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, no. He fell asleep in the bathroom.
Well, the pork, sugar rush.
Yeah, that's what happened. See, that's the way this show is. I
Yeah,
don't remember that at all. But I'm happy that you remember.
It was right after you teased that we would talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene, so I figured Donut Dale might still be here with maybe a chocolate cream or something.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I feel like we got to open with that. So she just announced earlier, Bill, that she is not going to run for governor. Are you surprised?
I'm a little surprised, but this is a significant, I wouldn't call it seismic, but it's a big event in the governor's race because her not getting in makes it essentially a 2-person race. Between Chris Carr, the Attorney General of Georgia, and Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, who are both well-funded, have strong support within the party, kind of from different factions. She would have subtracted that MAGA base from Burt Jones and put President Trump in an awkward position because if he were to involve himself and endorse, no clear path on whom he endorses first. Burt Jones was the first state legislator in the country to endorse his candidacy in 2015.
Now, she's been making statements recently that probably go against what President Trump believes, and she's kind of anti-Israel, giving them fun.
And that's why I thought she was going to run.
Yeah.
I thought she was putting some space between herself and the president to demonstrate some independence, that she wasn't just rubber stamp everything. That's why I thought she would run.
Now, also, she's not going to run for the Senate, right?
She earlier had indicated that she was out of that race. So this essentially she listened maybe to your show and just decided yesterday that she wasn't, she was going to do what you said, which is stay be a big fish in a small pond and stay in place. But I was interested when I saw the statement, her claim that she would clear the field and kind of mop it up and take in all the money. kind of what we know the Marjorie Taylor we know and love, right, Marjorie? I know you're out
Yeah,
there.
that's right. I know
The tan's
y'all
looking
love
good,
me.
sweetie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait, I can't tell. You like me or not?
He's smiling.
Both.
Yeah,
it
he's-
depends on the day.
Yeah.
I would have maxed out as a contributor had you gotten into that governor's race. But that's a whole nother.
For whom?
For Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, okay. All right. There you
Want
go.
her first report to look good, and then for her to bomb, and she'd be out of the Congress.
Strategy.
I mean, she really did put out a pretty sassy response. She said, if I was
No.
running for governor, the entire world would know.
Y'all would know.
Because I would be all over the state of Georgia campaigning. I would have ads running. I would be raising scary amounts of money. That's the Trumpian in it right there. And I would literally
You
clear
would be
the field.
Scared.
Scary amounts of money.
Yeah.
But it does make a difference in that race as well as the Senate field. So she's not going to be in either. And we will probably have both the Senate field, which continues to grow, and the governor's race, probably not, solidified. And we'll know who the candidates are.
The governor
by Labor
likes
Day.
the football coach guy, right?
He does.
Yeah.
Derek Dooley and he are they were not classmates at UGA, but he's been tight with the Dooley family for years. They've known each other for decades. But he's not Vince Dooley. And I'm not taking anything away from Derek. I only know him kind of peripherally. I've met him. He is the coach, or was 10 years ago, of the University of Tennessee. He didn't coach the Georgia Bulldogs.
Severed all of his ties. He doesn't care about Tennessee anymore.
Correct. And he was
Georgia
later
boy.
an NFL coach, and he was later another college campus or two. And all that's good, but we don't know anything about him politically. And I would remind folks that I think Brian Kemp is probably one of the most effective governors we've had in modern times. Probably he and Zell Miller would be the top two in my assessment. But his prognosticating abilities and the candidates he's chosen.
Now, does Dooley understand that a werewolf can kill a vampire?
Depends on if they've got garlic or not. No,
That's true.
I don't think he's ready for how crazy the GOP is in 2025.
Yeah.
Derek Dooley comes from a conservative but well-based family. His mother's still with us. Barbara Dooley's wonderful. I knew Coach Vince Dooley pretty well. He's got two great sisters. But the GOP of 2025 in Georgia is a minefield, and it's well right of center. And those activists you have to play to, and your consultants have to. Now, he has hired two of Brian Kemp's best advisors, so maybe they can steer him through that process.
You got a shotgun you can hold in a truck.
I mean, I'm looking, when you just type in Derek Dooley into Google, the fact that it shows him in his Tennessee attire, I'm sorry, you're running statewide in Georgia.
Yeah,
that is not a good
a lot
sign.
of alumni here.
I'd be flooding the picture, AI-generated red and black instead of
Yeah.
all the orange and white you see. And I've even seen a clip on YouTube where he's moving to Rocky Top. So there's just plenty of material out there for those who are going to run against him. And two very well-established members of Congress are going to be vying for that Trump vote. So you're going to again see a situation where Donald Trump probably does get involved and has to select between Buddy Carter, who's a very strong MAGA
Great
supporter,
name, Buddy.
and Congressman Collins,
who just announced that
he's getting in, son of Matt Collins. Mike Collins is a congressman in the 10th district and well-regarded, but not a long track record, a truck driving executive. His family's been in that business for a number of years. But that's going to be a pretty bloody, I think,
I
Republican
endorse
primary.
Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Outside of the box. But you're going to have Kemp with his candidate, as he was with Kelly Loeffler. I don't see Donald Trump warming to Derek Dooley unless there's something going on we don't know about, unless there's already introductions being made.
He'll
Because
probably have
when
bigger
Brian
fi-
Kemp picked Kelly Loeffler before he told the president,
Yeah.
over Doug Collins, who's now running the Veterans Administration, who had defended Donald Trump in the first impeachment trial very effectively, that was the beginning of the schism between the president and our governor.
But we're great friends now. We are. I
They
love
are
him.
friends of political convenience. Strange bedfellows, but so you're my enemy's enemy is my friend kind of thing. But
So there
Yeah.
have been two major errors that have been made with both the Collinses here. Doug Collins, number one, you were telling me, Bill, that the AJC said that he was running.
yeah, the front page of the AJC the day that Mike Collins announced above the banner masthead said Doug Collins enters Senate race. And I
Okay.
was like, I thought he was going to, and I crack it open, and of course it's Mike Collins.
Right. So, like, that one, understandable. Now, this one, after Mike Collins announced, he put out his advertisement to let people know that he was in the race. He misspells Georgia
Well,
in
his
the
consultants
advertisement.
did, yes, but somebody should have caught that.
Did he
That's
not
ridiculous.
watch it, Bill?
Well,
I mean, how
spell
does
it?
that
no one
happen?
proofreads anymore. But
No.
yeah, it's
How do you spell it?
It was
AI.
ridiculous.
Georgia?
He had,
Yeah.
I think the
Spell
R
Georgia.
and GIA. There was a letter that was transposed. I mean, it was kind
Yo.
of things. If you're scanning it fast or you're dyslexic, you're going to miss. But
Well, let's see if she
pretty
can spell
basic.
it. Let's see if Autumn can spell it. Don't look it up. Just spell Georgia.
Georgia.
Correct.
That's right.
Hey.
Thanks, Marjorie.
And in this, it was spelled
You're welcome.
Geor
Georgia.
IGA.
It's Independent Grocers Association.
Yes.
Which, when you're running for something as big as the United States Senate, you have got to have staffers in place to check the little things
No
like
one will
that.
remember this in a week.
I hope you're right, Tim.
I know I'm right.
I hope
No
you're
one
right.
will remember
Well,
that.
AI should have caught it. It's just such an obvious
It's
flaw.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous to
So
me that
it's
this
a
happened.
stumble out the gate.
Yeah.
And
And-
it doesn't help when you're trying to. And he doesn't have really statewide.
Is he MAGA?
He is right.
That's all that matters.
Well, in a Republican primary, you're largely right. But when you have multiple MAGA, that creates a window for someone like Brad Raffensperger, a more centrist Secretary of State who is a conservative but still appeals to independents, to get in and have a shot.
It's because he went after Trump.
Because he didn't cave on the opposition to the 2020 election results.
Well,
and
you know,
still
you
would
might
tell
have a
you, as
better.
I would agree,
You would have a
that
better
election
chance.
was not stolen.
Better chance had you found 12,000 votes. Next story.
All right, now let's go over to the national side of things because yesterday was a huge deal. The EU and the United States came together on a trade deal, and it looks like, from what I'm reading, on all of our products going out, there's a 15% tariff, but on all the products coming in from Europe, there's not a tariff. Am I getting that correct there, Bill?
No, it's the other way. We will be paying 15% premium. Our people who are importing goods from any EU nation. By the way, United Kingdom is not in the European Union.
Correct.
They have their own deal. But it's the largest trading bloc in the world. They put the EU together in response largely to the North American Free Trade Agreement. And it's a good deal on the part of the United States. They will not pay tariffs to take our goods on the other side,
So
which
this
makes our goods cheaper.
it opens really things up automotive.
It opens up U.S. markets that don't exist, or at least broadens them.
Are we
And
getting screwed, or is this beneficial because it opens markets? Because they
it
can buy
opens-
the
it
beef
opens
with the
markets, and it
antibiotics
makes the
in it.
cost of the European goods higher, which means
Yeah.
if you're in the liquor store, for example, you may not buy that bottle of Italian wine or French wine over a good California vintner because it's now 15 or 20% higher.
And when you're in places like France, there are no American cars at all. It's very rare.
And your
to-
Jaguar and your Alfa Romeo and your Peugeot, and a lot of brands that are sort of extinct in the Jaguar.
So this is
Sure.
a strategy he has to buy American.
Correct, and to turn markets that have been, in his mind, ripping us off, to kind of even the situation in scales. Now, I will point out this: I'm not one to ignore applauds and good. So, the month of June, 2025, the U.S. government took in more money than it expended.
Yes.
Had a surplus of like $50 or $60 billion over the course of a year. If that can hold, which it won't, then you would actually have.
Why won't it?
Well, one of the reasons it hit was income tax revenues.
Okay.
And the tariffs is one of the things that's pushing that growth forward. And there were higher tax collections, which means, again, a healthy economy in 2024 than 2025, those first early filers that hit in April, May, June. And it was the close of a fiscal year. So all of those things together, and with the big, beautiful bill, they raised the ability to borrow money by another $5 trillion. So the markets calmed down a little bit. So all of that contributed. But it's worth noting, surpluses don't haven't much in these last several years. And it's one of the reasons he's, as he says, I'm a tariff guy.
I am a
Because
tariff
it's cash
guy.
money
I'm a
on the
great
barrel.
guy, yeah, hold on to that thought, okay?
Okay.
Got to go to traffic. The great Alex Williams says it's a slow ride on 285 southbound into Clarkston.
Yeah, Mr. President, we're seeing the brake lights starting before you get to Clarkston, 285 eastbound on and off that pedal, leaving Georgia 400 into Doraville, but really stacks up southbound starting in Tucker from I-85 down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway in Clarkston, 285 westbound. You're seeing the brakes from Georgia 400 and Sandy Springs over the Riverside Drive, then bunches up again, passing I-75 in Truist Park, where it stays sluggish southbound through Smyrna Vinings to I-20, the West Freeway. Checking the ride to the northern suburbs with the help of Andrew Seco.
Still a little slow, leaving Chamblee 85 northbound, just north of the perimeter. The brake lights taking you up to Pleasant Hill Road, exit 104. Slow in and out of Sewanee, trying to get to and from I-985. 400 working well with a little slow spot through Alpharetta, and again up towards the Forsyth County border. 75 north and southbound still looks like they're blocking the Ramp from South Marietta Parkway from that earlier fire. You want to go up to North Marietta Parkway as an alternate connection point. This report sponsored by Peach Pass and the new Peach Pass Go mobile app. The Peach Pass Go mobile app helps you get there faster with new and improved features and more coming soon. Download the new Peach Pass Go mobile app today at peachpass.com. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Is your summer vacation going to be a week at the beach?
Oh, yeah! That week at the beach could be yours if you win $1,000 on $1,000 Thursdays.
That's awesome.
It's $1,000 Thursdays on WSB.
Your chance to win $1,000 every hour between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. on Thursdays.
Listen for the
I just
keyword
put the keyword in, and my God.
at WSBRadio.com or on the WSB app.
Oh, my word.
Get all the info at WSBRadio.com.
$1,000 Thursdays this Thursday,
From 95.5 WSB.
where Atlanta wins.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified, we love your home.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed. Chris, every week on the show, we offer folks something we call the Portfolio X-Ray. I was hoping you could walk us through that process and tell us why the information it uncovers is so powerful.
Yeah, so the reason we love doing the Portfolio X-Ray for you is we do that behind the scenes. Everybody's extremely busy. Nobody wants to waste time in traffic. If you call in, we will ask you for some information via the phone. Once you've given us that information, we go to work and we put all the hours in developing the report. And I commit this to you. The Portfolio X-Ray is eye-opening. At least 90+% of the time, we can find 2 or 3 golden nuggets in there that you were not aware of that we can either change in your current portfolio mix for you. It's called a 401k optimizer. Or if we manage the assets for you, we certainly can recommend how to diversify away from some of the troubling points that are exposed during the Portfolio X-Ray. Once we've got that, then we'll have you in for your initial consultation. We will present the Portfolio X-Ray to you and walk you through the high points of it. And that's a document that you get to take with you. It's like getting a financial physical. So how many of you avoided going to the doctor for the annual physical last year? You do the same thing with your financial life. You ignore it. You keep pumping money into your 401k. You hope that it's going well. And I can tell you that hope is not a good investment or financial planning strategy. You need to know. So if you want to know, call us.
The Portfolio X-Ray is complimentary. Give Hoffman Financial Group a call to schedule yours today. 404-737-3858, 404-737-3858, or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
The Lloyd Advisory Group has a question for you. Is your retirement inflation-proof? Here's what we mean. In retirement, chances are you're on a fixed income with unpredictable expenses. So how do you not run out of money when the cost of just about everything continues to go up? You inflation-proof it. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group can show you ways to help fight inflation so it doesn't outpace your income. Call us today at 770-766-5611. Inflation can take a huge chunk out of your retirement savings, but it doesn't have to. With some simple planning, inflation can go from being a major disruption to a minor annoyance. Call Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group now to start inflation-proofing your retirement today. 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services are offered through the Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. Skip the hassle of costly repairs and sell your home stress-free. There's no showings, no open houses, and no waiting or wondering when your home's going to sell. Our guaranteed offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
We're in the middle of Bill Crane's brain drain, so let's drain his brain a little bit more, Jared.
Yeah, before we went to traffic, we were talking about this U.S.-EU agreement, which sets a 15% tariff on European goods entering the United States. Got that right this time. And you were talking about it, Bill, before going to break.
It's a big deal, and it will help Trump negotiate and close other deals. So it's the largest three countries in terms of trade with the United States, and Georgia, as an example, are Mexico, Canada, and the United Kingdom. You look nationally, those three are still the big three, with about a third of trade coming from Mexico and Canada. But the European Union is the largest conglomeration of countries, even bigger than Asia in terms of aggregate trade, and a wider variety of products, everything from energy, which they're purchasing a great deal from us in this trade deal.
Is that liquid natural gas?
Well, it'll be LNG, it'll be coal, it'll be a mix.
Yeah.
And the reason is right now, because of proximity, their primary energy partner is Russia. So this is a twofer. They buy from us, boosting our production and lowering energy prices domestically for us, and at the same time cut off a revenue chain supply to Russia. So it's tied to Ukraine policy and other things, but it's a smartly woven deal, and I'm sure the president signed off on it. I don't know who the chief negotiator was.
Who do we still have on the table? Is it Canada? Is Mexico?
Canada and Mexico are
China?
still looking for a better deal. China is very complicated and probably be one of the last ones to fall in place.
Yeah.
And a number of our Latin American countries that have been, very good support partners of the United States of America, and we're being a little bit of an overlord. It does appear kind of what Trump's looking for is a base rate of 10 to 15% that every country's going to pay.
Yeah.
I'm a free trader. I believe it lowers prices for everybody, and it basically allows countries to work to their sweet spot. But this president is not going to let go of tariffs.
I never understood why the countries south of Mexico and above, what are they connected? Colombia. Why don't they form their own union? Sort of a trading bloc union. They should have done that a long time ago because they were exploited in the 50s and 60s for sure.
Well, they could, but part of the problem is the differences of governments. You have essentially an elected republic in Costa Rica and in Panama, and then you get further south and you get down towards Chile and Argentina, and you start to have socialist and communist countries. So
I'm saying you get rid, not including South America. I'm just
Okay.
saying the countries in Central America that are they're below Mexico because they're a bunch of little countries.
There's
They should-
Panama,
yeah,
Costa Rica, Nicaragua,
Belize, Ecuador, not Ecuador, El Salvador.
They could again, but there's a lot of turnover in those governments.
They got great prisons.
And there are economic opportunities being sought, but they're still very tied to the U.S. economy. The saying goes, if the United States gets a cold and its economy starts to slow down, South America gets pneumonia.
I would just think that if those countries had great economies or, I don't know, economies that help the people that live there, there wouldn't be such an outgoing horde of people coming into the United States.
Their number one driver for most of them is tourism.
Yes.
Mexico has oil and then drug trade.
Okay.
So
get rid of the drug trade.
They're not as diversified an economy, and they don't have an educated workforce or a middle class.
So, Bill, you were mentioning that there's going to be a base rate of probably 15% with tariffs, but and that you're a free trade guy, because I'm a free trade guy as well too. But what I don't understand is that for the longest time we were sold that we had free trade before Trump, and in reality we didn't.
It depends on the nation. I mean, we did have, for example, free trade with Mexico and Canada. That was the North American Free Trade Agreement, but we did not have free trade, and there were.
I got rid of that.
We paid tariffs in some countries that we didn't charge them tariffs. So the president's argument is we have this massive trade deficit, which is not a spending deficit. It means we are buying more from them, or they are not buying as many of our goods, and we're spending billions or trillions of dollars for them. But the reason for that is largely driven by the cost of labor and the manufacturing of the goods that we're buying.
You stick around for a little bit?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to Alex Williams, who says there is a stall on I-85 in Norcross.
Yeah, it is in the second left lane, I should say, 85 northbound between Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99, and Indian Trail Road, exit 101. And it is just making that ride even slower back toward Chamblee Tucker Road. And DOT says there's a new crash. We see the delays associated with it, 85 southbound, just below Highway 317, Lawrenceville Swanee Road, exit number 111. How's the ride looking through the heart of the city, Andrew Seco?
Still have those brake lights either direction, 75, 85 north and southbound, just jammed. No crashes or stalls right now, just the volume leaving East Point all the way up into Midtown. Southbound, you're seeing the brake lights on 75 and 85 proper, and you're stacked and packed in all the way down towards I-20. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any age system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Get the WSB radio app.
This story is breaking right now.
Get notifications from your source for news.
If you have the WSB radio app, then you saw the breaking news.
Get the WSB radio app.
Don't miss a thing with the WSB app.
Download it from the App Store today.
Whether you're driving your European car for sport or luxury, you need to get to know Wolf Pen Auto Repair in Roswell. This is Scott Slade. Even if your Porsche, BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz just needs an oil change, you'll get factory-trained, certified technicians who love European cars as much as you love yours without sky-high dealer pricing. Wolf Pen customers constantly come away saying, "This is how it should be." To get to know you better, for a limited time, mention you heard about Wolf Pen on the radio and get a free second opinion on repairs. Just search Wolf Pen to get started.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Men's Choice Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Your non-stop news source, 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Hey, Sean Hannity, Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast. Go to markspain.com and start packing.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. If you haven't voted in a while, you've been warned. Notices go out to Georgia voters who will soon be declared inactive.
More than 218,000 people who haven't voted in an election since 2019 have been notified that they have 40 days to respond either by mail or online. Otherwise, their status will change to inactive. Gabe Sterling with the Secretary of State's office says,
what happens then if they don't respond, they don't go online and tell us they're still here, don't contact their county elections office, or don't vote, after the next two general elections, they'll be part of the cancellation mailing we do 4 years from now.
He says voters who are listed as inactive can still go to the polls and vote. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
It is 98 degrees in Atlanta, but the heat index well over 100. Heat advisory extended through tomorrow. Are there better storm chances? And when do cooler temperatures finally arrive? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Georgia Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene says she is not running for governor. In a social media post, Greene says she's turned off by Georgia's good old boy system. Greene says if she was running for governor, the entire world would know it because she would be all over the state of Georgia campaigning and would be raising scary amounts of money. Investigators zero in on a motive behind the mass shooting inside a Manhattan office building that killed 4 people. The suspect left a suicide note indicating he was targeting the NFL over brain injuries, even though the gunman himself never played in the league. CBS's Anna Schechter says the man had a concealed carry gun permit from Nevada despite a history of mental problems.
He had a mental health episode in 2022 and in 2024. That concealed carry permit was from 2022. So why was he able to keep that?
New York City police also saying today they are investigating a possible associate of the suspect. A new report ranks Georgia among the best places in the country for food manufacturing.
Atlanta ranks number 7 in the country in the new report from Global Location Strategies. The organization's test phase says the state as a whole is seen as a very desirable place for the food manufacturing industry because of several factors, including
the access to supply chain, the raw materials,
the agriculture industry that is strong in the region, a large, diverse, and growing labor force.
Also making the top 10, Warner Robins, Savannah, and Gainesville. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta-based Norfolk Southern joins forces with Union Pacific to create the first transcontinental railroad in the U.S.
Both companies agreed to a merger in a cash and stock deal valued at $85 billion. The deal combines Norfolk Southern's rail network on the East Coast with Union Pacific's rail network on the West Coast. The company headquarters will be in Omaha, but Union Pacific says Atlanta will remain a core location as it acquires Norfolk Southern.
WSB Cheryl Castro reports the deal still needs approval from shareholders and a transportation board. We now know when MARTA will begin its months-long suspension of streetcar service for urgent underground utility repairs by Georgia Power. The suspension will start Monday, September 8th. MARTA's Daniel Hecht says the work will require an extended suspension of the streetcar.
They have requested MARTA close our streetcar for approximately 4 months, and this is subject to change based on a final construction schedule approved by both MARTA and the City of Atlanta.
During the suspension, MARTA shuttle vans wrapped to look like the streetcar will provide service along the streetcar route. You'll soon be able to watch more Banana Ball.
The TNT Sports Network signing the biggest TV deal yet for the Savannah Bananas and their Banana Ball League, including coverage of the first ever Banana Ball Tour Championship. Games will be played at major league parks, including Yankee Stadium and Petco Park in San Diego. TNT will televise 19 games in August and September on True TV and HBO Max. That's up from just 5 televised games last year, a testament to the popularity of the unconventional Harlem Globetrotters-like style of ball. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
It is now 5:34, time for live team coverage of traffic and weather, and triple team traffic starts now with Alex Williams.
Got 2 trouble spots in the Northeast, Bill. First off, if you're heading up toward Norcross out of Chamblee and Dorville, there is a stall in the second left lane, 85 northbound, just north of Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. You slow again towards Swanee from Highway 316 up to Highway 317, but southbound is where the second trouble spot is, 85 southbound below Highway 317, exit 111. 2 right lanes are blocked. If this stays out there any longer, I'd go ahead and jump over. Think about using Satellite Boulevard as an alternate. Also got trouble spots on I-75 northwest of town. Andrew Seco.
First one's a long-standing crash. The 75 northbound ramp from South Marietta Parkway, exit 263, was an overturned vehicle. That's since been turned over. They're still working and getting everything cleared, so that ramp's blocked up to exit 265 North Marietta Parkway to get you around. And our travel advisory into Bartow County out of Adairsville. Only your left lane getting by with this vehicle fire cleanup. 75 south of Cassville White Road. Avoid the area. Take Highway 41. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Very hot and humid as we head into the evening. Just a few isolated showers and storms. Warm and muggy overnight. We'll be dry down to 76. 92 with scattered showers and storms. Wednesday afternoon, rain chance 60%. Some morning fog Thursday, then scattered afternoon storms, high 92. And showers and storms likely again Friday afternoon, high 91. Now my 5-day forecast for the weekend will turn much cooler. Cloudy periods of showers and storms Saturday, high only 82. And we'll have showers, no storms on Sunday, high 79.
Only very isolated showers showing up now on Storm Tracker radar. It's 95 in Peachtree Corners, 98 in Hiram, 97 in Hampton. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Bats can be extremely beneficial outside, but bats inside your home are bad. Dave Baker here for Breda Pest Management. Bats are an environmental exterminator. They eat their weight in bugs and mosquitoes every night. But then they need a place to sleep, and your attic has the vacancy light on. If you've noticed droppings around your house, maybe you're hearing a high-pitched squeaking noise coming from your attic, that means bats, and that's bad. Getting them out is extremely challenging. Bats are an endangered species and federally protected. Breda will send a highly trained wildlife expert with the tools to safely and humanely get those bats out. They'll seal all entry points to ensure the bats don't come back, and under the Breda Wildlife Guarantee, if they return, you're covered at no additional cost. Breda Pest Management. They handle bugs and critters and bats. BREDAPest.com.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
We are in studio with Bill Crane. It's Bill Crane's Brain Drain. And Jared, you're telling me that we have an open mic.
Sure do. Vying for the attention of Trump and for his endorsement, we present to you the MAGA-off. The spelling bee where the first one they can't spell their own state gets it.
So that would make Mike Collins the winner in the Georgia Senate race.
All right. Do you have any more stories for Mr. Crane?
I do. This is from lawandcrime.com. Long headline here, so let me try to slow it down here. Overwhelming.
Do the Pam Bondi one first, please.
Oh, the Pam Bondi one. Yeah. Let me pull that one up. Here we go. Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi takes revenge on Judge Trump absolutely hates.
Yeah, what's going on with this guy? This guy doesn't like Trump, obviously.
Well, there are Republican and Democratic appointed judges who don't like the president.
So, are they voting against him or ruling against him because they don't like him? Or
no,
because
I mean, I don't know every single federal judge. And two of them here in Georgia are personal friends, but most federal judges have been state or appellate or circuit court judges before they get appointed to the federal bench. I give Mitch McConnell credit really with remaking the judiciary of the United States. They spent a lot of time when they were holding up Obama appointees.
Yeah.
With the Heritage Society and other Republican think tanks,
no, they hate
looking
me.
for
They hate me now,
conservative.
They don't like me, Bill Crane.
Yeah, well, he's attorney brother, but I'm very familiar. But that was his objective, was to give a Republican president's future and present a Republican Supreme Court, which they have, and
probably
hundreds of district, appellate, federal court judges. So, I'm sure there's some clowns in the federal judiciary, but by the main, they've been vetted. They come recommended, and it would not behoove them, even though most of those are lifetime appointments, for political reasons only, attack a president of the United States. And
what
I don't
can the
believe
DOJ
necessarily
do?
someone's a Democratic or Republican appointed
but what can the DOJ do about it? What can
not
Pam
a lot,
Bondi do
other
about
than
it?
not a lot, other than file complaints or try to affect with the state bar association in that state the status of their legal license and that sort of thing, their ability to make income outside.
So when
later.
the Supreme Court rules on something that goes against one of these,
overturns the decision.
Yeah, but the Supreme Court has done that, but then they keep going back. There are different ways you can attack something that the Supreme Court has already ruled on.
Yeah, you can come in with a different case that has some similar issues but not the same and come at it again. And, of course, the Supreme Court can deny cert. It can basically say, we're not going to hear that.
Yeah.
So they have the ability at all times to basically say, no, we're not reviewing that case, and it's called denying cert.
Yes.
And they just say, we're not taking that up.
And can they punish the judge at an
There are
appellate
disciplinary measures that can be meted out at the federal and the state level as well as by the bar for misconduct, but she's not alleging that.
Yeah, okay. She's just alleging that
he's a douchebag because he's ruling against the president.
Okay. Well, I agree with that. All right, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. I don't know.
The over-politicization of everything, making everything about Republican, Democrat, or even within the Republican Party, you're either with me 100% or you're completely my enemy, is detrimental to the country and the republic.
You think?
I do.
Our next story for you, Bill, is from USA Today. Trump's, quote, working trip to Scotland, including opening up a new golf course. A lot of people are not happy about this. So how do you feel about it?
Well, I am a businessman and entrepreneur myself, and I often combine business trips with pleasure, so I understand the trend, but it's a little more difficult when you're president of the United States. If you're going to do that, he has two sons that are supposedly running the Trump Inc. world. They should open the course. Maybe he shows up for the ribbon cutting, but to essentially allow the U.S. taxpayer to subsidize his travel for business
I was going there anyway.
is ill-advised.
Yeah. Not that anything will happen.
No, nothing will happen. I mean, he had a hotel in downtown Washington down the street, which is now Waldorf Astoria, but the old U.S. Postal Service headquarters, that the Saudi government rented out year-round a floor.
Uh-huh.
And
wasn't it the 44th floor?
Yeah, and in the center of Trump world was the lobby of that
floor,
hotel.
sorry.
No, an emolument, they're not going after him on that. They may try, but it doesn't seem to stick.
Yeah.
Our next story is, this is the one I was trying to get to before. This is the Trump Wall Street Journal case here, where overwhelming good cause exists to expedite. That's the quote that leads the headline here. Trump wants to put Rupert Murdoch under oath right away after filing a massive defamation suit against the Wall Street Journal. This is all with the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. How many times are you getting tired to talk about Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not. I mean, before you weigh in on this,
sure.
Rupert Murdoch isn't the copy editor or the story editor.
No, he's just the owner.
Right. Yeah. He doesn't look at the story.
He's going after the money.
He's going after the money, and he's going after Rupert Murdoch's ego.
Okay.
If you've seen in recent years public statements, earnings calls, and where Rupert Murdoch has been actively speaking, his health is diminished.
Yes.
So I think this is also about publicly ridiculing and embarrassing Rupert Murdoch.
Oh,
His
so
sons are running the enterprises. They've sort of split up the broadcast and the print division. Wall Street Journal, Dow Jones is extremely profitable, is still regarded as somewhat neutral in the political space, and certainly breaks big stories. The Fox News channel has come through well and certainly outdistances all the other news channels in terms of ratings and viewership. So traditionally, those outlets have been pro-Trump.
Yeah.
And if he can demonstrate, go for expert analysis of that letter, that with the doodle, that's not him, fine. But if you're just going to continue to say, I didn't do it, I didn't write it, I would never say that, that's not my...
This is the dancing girl doodle, right?
This is the doodle that's a silhouette of a nude woman with Donald's signature sort of being in the pelvic area.
And it just says Donald. It doesn't say Donald
It does not
Trump.
say Donald Trump. There are some who believe it's Donald Barr, the father
Bill
of
Barr's
Bill
dad,
Barr.
right.
Yeah. But again, there are handwriting analysis experts.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump did do some doodling and sold at auction and other places.
He used to draw skylines and auction them off, but not.
And it is in Sharpie.
Yeah.
But it's like the bigger thing on the Epstein case. If the FAA has the flight manifests of that 727 from before he was charged and after he was charged, the traffic to Lolita Island actually increased. Release the manifest. I mean, there's stuff that they can put forward, and if he's not on the plane, either that plane or his own jet, going to Lolita Island, demonstrate with some backup besides
Most of the
his
time
word.
he's been on the plane, or he's been noted as being on the plane. He was also with Marla Maples and their daughter.
Yeah, and it was 6 or 7 years before the first Epstein arrest.
Right.
And 7 flights that are documented on the 727.
So what do they do here if Murdoch doesn't want to do this or doesn't end up? What if Murdoch just settles? What does that do to it?
It's not going to go away.
No.
I don't believe that Donald Trump's going down anytime soon, but this spectacle kind of morphing into what looks like to some be a cover-up is not helping him with his base.
And even if it's not a cover-up,
it looks like it.
Yeah.
So if his base becomes disenchanted, they don't show up in 2026 because he's not on the ballot anyway. And if he loses both the House and the Senate, his legislative agenda is largely dead.
Oh, they're going to try to impeach him again, too.
Correct.
I mean, that's going to happen.
Well, if they lose.
Yeah, especially if they lose. It's going to happen.
Won't that be fun? 3 times, 4 times.
Well, set a record. Another one. The greatest number of impeachments in history.
3 times, and I won every single one of them. So there you go.
Hey, Alex Williams says it's slow through the work zone on I-20 in DeKalb.
Yeah, DOT's looking for a stall reported in the right lane, 20 eastbound between 285 Wesley Chapel. Have not seen that, but I do see the brake lights trying to make that commute out to the mall at Stonecrest. The West Freeway, 20 westbound, a little sluggish starting in West Atlanta, H.E. Holmes Drive, exit number 52, and it stays on and off the brake pedal for the ride out into Lithia Springs, braking free right around Lee Road, exit number 41. Some better news with some trouble spots on I-85 in Gwinnett County, Andrew Seco.
Looks like we're 2 for 2. That 85 southbound trouble in Sewanee just cleared out of the right lanes. This is at Lawrenceville-Sewanee Road, exit 111. Still have some brake lights back onto 95 and 85 proper at the split, but they will thin out in time. And Norcross looking a little bit better as well. That crash move from the left lane, we're moving a lot better. Brake lights are thinning out quite nicely. 85 northbound at Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Topical.
Basically, the text of the email reads like this.
Local.
Someone bought a car with my credit, and someone tried to file a tax return.
Mark Aram.
I'm a simple man with simple needs.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
When you own a business, it feels like everything's on you. Orders, deliveries, employees, on you. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile on us with your internet service.
Really?
Yep. We'll cover your first line of mobile for 1 year. So calling customers, getting directions, texting Janine and shipping on us. The broken coffee maker? That one's still on you, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and Wi-Fi hotspots on us. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Get a mobile plan and free up the budget to maybe, I don't know, fix that coffee maker? Get mobile on us for 1 year, you guessed it, on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/22/25. Restrictions apply. New mobile customers only with internet standard service or above. Limited to value of one unlimited intro line apply via 12 monthly internet bill credits. One discount per account. Fastest mobile based on mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data in service areas. Ookla Speed Test Intelligence 2H24.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair summer sales event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Our needs are different. Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Did you know that 30% of all heart attacks, the very first symptom is sudden death? Virtual Imaging will give you a free heart scan with few minimum requirements. Call now at 770-678-SCAN or visit virtualimagingatl.com.
It's July, and that means pool days, summer celebrations, and of course, heat. Georgia heat is brutal. Don't let your home be a sauna. Coolray has the perfect solution to keep you cool this summer. Coolray is offering you $2,250 in rebates and free attic insulation when you purchase your new complete carrier system. You know, proper insulation is like a sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out. Call or go online to Coolray.com to book your appointment today. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Bill Crane, where can people find you and find everything they need to know about Bill Crane?
On all the social media, not all, but a lot of it. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Bill Crane, One Man's Opinion. And here on WSBRadio.com, we have my weekly column, One Man's Opinion, that usually drops Monday or Tuesday.
All right, thank you. We have time for one more?
Sure do. This is from Fox News. Trump issues a firm 10-day deadline to Vladimir Putin to end the war in Ukraine.
It will be extended.
All right, 11 days.
11 days, 3 months, 7 hours.
14 days, 10 seconds. Not a second more.
We're not going to attack the United States. It will impact the trade negotiations, but we don't have a great deal of trade with Russia. And we'd like to shut down their trade with the rest of the world and sort of isolate them. I don't understand what this particular deadline is about, but I don't think we're going to move the needle in 2 weeks.
Symbolic tariffs. What can we do to them? I mean,
we can sanction, we can tie their money up. There's a lot of Russian oligarchy money in the United States. We could freeze bank accounts. There are things that can be done, but they're not acts of war, and they're not going to call. Putin at this point believes he can get all of Ukraine.
All of it?
Yeah. And based on the extremely aggressive attacks on Kyiv and other parts of the country, and they're concerned because Kyiv has pulled some pretty good things on the other side, gotten weapons in, taken out smaller Air Force bases, gotten those surprise drones in 800 places around the country.
Yeah, Operation Spider's Web.
So he's not in in a collaborative, peaceful mindset.
No.
And
We'll
I don't
say
think that's gonna
that
change.
Kiev would capitulate, or maybe say, all right, we'll reach an agreement, because the people there, they're taking 60-year-olds now.
If Kyiv would agree that the Crimea, which was taken in 2016 or 2014, is theirs,
and the Donbass,
and the areas basically that are occupied now by Russian troops, which include a lot of their nuclear power plants and their natural gas and mineral fields, the war could be shut down. But it's going to take, in my opinion, that kind of concession on the government of Ukraine to end this.
Wouldn't pressure from the West accelerate that a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, and that's what you saw kind of at the ballot box in Poland, where they put in the pro-Russia guy, not the pro-EU guy. So the European Union is not speaking with one voice. Even France, the ink wasn't dry. The heads of state of all of those countries in the EU have to vote up this trade deal.
Yeah.
So it's not locked and loaded. It's basically through the process, like a bill's been signed by one chamber of Congress. It's got to go on forward to be finalized. And there's division within the EU over, is Vladimir Putin our complete enemy or our frenemy? Or
maybe we can get a better deal with Vlad.
Vlad the lad doesn't have a lot. I mean, we don't need his energy.
No, can't get it anyway. They blew up the pipeline.
There's not really a lot other than world peace that we can look to for Russia.
Would you mind if I ask like a dumb question?
There's no dumb questions unless you switch into Marjorie.
Thank you so much. I don't really understand why Putin was interested in taking Kyiv to begin with.
He wants to reestablish the traditional old borders of Russia back to the empire, which would include all of the what are now Baltic states, Georgia, Soviet Georgia, Poland, Prussia, all the way almost to Germany. He wants all of that to be reunified. And he said it publicly.
In a sphere or as part of Russia?
As part of Russia.
Wow.
As Russia was during the Russian Empire, prior to the fall of the Russian Empire and Nicholas and Alexandra, the family being assassinated. He wants that back. And he's stated that in multiple forums. That's his objective. And,
so is Kyiv just the first step into...
It's the most oil-rich, energy-rich, multiple what's the word? Earth minerals. It's the
rare earth minerals
country in that sphere, and the geographically largest. So if you take that out,
I see.
Poland and everybody else, Czechoslovakia, Albania, they get very nervous very quickly.
Well, their influence would also naturally spread more into those neighboring countries as well, too. Just like
you would see the Norwegian countries, all of getting really. Finland used to be part of Russia.
Yes,
you would
I know.
very quickly see
they had a war.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Bill Crane.
We're not going to let that happen.
10 days, right, Mr. President?
9.
Alex Williams says there is a crash on I-75 in Marietta.
Oh, yeah.
Just found this one on the Jam Cam, Tim. It is in the center lane, 75 northbound, approaching Delk Road, exit 261, starting to slow the ride back to 285. And if you're traveling 75 southbound through Bartow County, heads up for the travel advisory. Vehicle fire cleanup in 2 right lanes, approaching Cassville White Road, exit 296. You can use Highway 41 as an alternate. 85 northbound, still seeing some brake lights out of Chambly from Chambly or Shaliford Road up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard. New trouble on I-20 into Cab County, Andrew Seco.
Fire department on scene with cones in the right lane of the Jam Cam Alex. I-20 eastbound, going to crash at Turner Hill Road, exit 75. Seeing some extra brake lights by the Mall of Stonecrest. From the Cool Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Hey, business owners, do you have managed IT services where it's somebody else, not a full-time in-house on the payroll guy managing your computers? You should check with Vision Computers for managed IT services. At least get a quote from them. Call them at 404 Compute. Tell them I sent you. You could save a lot of money, and your employee productivity could go up. Why? Because instead of creating a ticket every time something breaks, they can talk to a real person. So a lot of studies are out there. Y'all know them. Employees don't like to create IT tickets. They kind of feel dumb when they have to. Instead, they can get on the phone in 15 seconds or less, get the answer to what's going on. It's shockingly low compared to what you're probably paying right now, and it's 15 seconds or less on the phone. It's the biggest no-brainer in business tech support. Vision Computers. Call them at 404 Compute. Tell them Eric sent you. At least talk to them. What do you have to lose? Get a quote from Vision Computers for their managed IT support. Call them at 404 Compute nationwide.
It's our 20th anniversary at North Georgia Replacement Windows,
and we're celebrating with our biggest sale in company history.
It's Ted and Jonathan. For a limited time, save 25% on beautiful Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows and doors.
Celebrate with us and upgrade your home's energy efficiency, comfort, and curb appeal. Window and door shopping made simple.
Hurry, 25% savings ends July 31st.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Our research shows the #1 fear for retirees: uncontrollable economic and market swings. And after the last 5 years, that's totally understandable. But here's the good news. Happy retirees are twice as likely versus unhappy to have a financial plan. A plan can calm those worries. My team at Capital Investment Advisors would love to help your family build a plan you can feel confident about. Just pick a time that works for you at yourwealth.com. That's YOURwealth.com.
Hey friends, when was the last time you hopped out of bed without your knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning, step by step? Let me guess, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, it'll disappear, I'll tough it out, but nothing ever changes, does it? Hey, it's Mark Arum. Time to call and schedule that free consultation with the medical pros at QC Kinetics. There are thousands of patients who will tell you they wish they would have done it sooner. They turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Bring your x-rays and your MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Worst case, you learn something new. Best case, you get your life back. Grab the phone right now. Give them a call. 770-285-8026. Ask about that free consultation. 770-285-8026.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Don't be late because you crowdsourced your commute with a navigation app.
This might become a travel advisory. Yeah, they're in 2 left lanes.
Depend on us.
See some delays if they shut that ramp down.
Make sure you get where you need to be on time.
Jam starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Spring Street.
Local and dependable traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We had a lot going on this morning through Henry County.
WSB Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there.
News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB. Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, one of the biggest names in Georgia politics won't be running for governor. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene announces today she is staying out of the race.
In a post on social media, Greene says she is dismayed by the constant rumors about her. She says if she were to run, the whole world would know it, and she would clear the field. In her post, Greene says she may run for the state's top job one day, but not in 2026. She previously ruled out a U.S. Senate bid. Republican Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones and Attorney General Chris Carr are running. Former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms and State Senator Jason Estevez are leading contenders on the Democratic side. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
It is 99 degrees in Atlanta. The heat advisory continues tomorrow with better storm chances. When do we get a break from this heat? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A warning today to Georgia voters who haven't cast a ballot in a while. Gabe Sterling in the Secretary of State's office says they'll be declared inactive if they don't respond to their notice within 40 days.
If they don't respond or do anything else, they will move to the inactive status. Now, let's be clear. Inactive means you can still go vote.
If there's no response, they would be canceled 4 years from now. Notices have gone out to more than 218,000 voters. Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock is reintroducing the Senate version of the voting rights bill named for Congressman John Lewis.
The last time it passed, George W. Bush, a Republican, was president. It passed the Senate without a single no vote. And the question becomes, What has changed?
This comes as Texas pushes a special session to potentially redraw its voting maps mid-cycle in an effort to help Republicans pick up more seats. A chase through DeKalb County leads police to guns and drugs.
It looked like a routine traffic violation.
Police noticed a Honda weaving left and right on Candler Road. An officer attempted to pull the driver over, but for reasons that would later become clear, the driver refused to stop and sped away.
The chase ended when the suspect vehicle crashed into a parked car. Police quickly got the passenger and used dogs and drones to get the driver. Inside the car, an assault rifle, 2 handguns, cash, more than a pound of pot, and multiple grams of oxycodone. The 20 and 24-year-olds are in jail. No bystanders or officers were hurt. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
Gunfire rattles a Henry County neighborhood in the middle of the night. One person is dead after a body is found near a house on Howell Drive in Locust Grove around 3 a.m. Several homes and cars in the area have bullet holes. Neighbors say video shows 4 men running away. Henry County police are investigating. A man and a woman are shot to death in Conyers.
Rockdale County Sheriff's deputies respond to a person shot call Sunday afternoon, and when they arrive at the home on Clubland Circle Southeast, they discover the bodies of a man and a woman, both shot to death. Authorities have identified them as Kevin James and Melissa King. Investigators say the deaths appear to be a murder-suicide, with James being the aggressor and shooting King first before turning the gun on himself. Authorities say the pair was engaged in the past. There's no word yet on a motive, and the investigation is still open and active. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
Police are learning more today about the suspect who shot and killed 4 people at a Manhattan office building.
A suicide note found in his possession at the scene spoke to a possible motive in the shooting and may explain why he targeted NFL headquarters. In that note, Mr. Tamora claimed to be suffering from CTE, possibly from playing high school football, and he blamed the NFL.
New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the man took the wrong elevator and never made it to NFL headquarters. Investigators plan to question a man who supplied parts for a gun used in the shooting. Sandy Springs-based UPS reports a decline in its second quarter revenue and profit. Big Brown reports a nearly 9% drop in net income from a year ago as the company has seen decreased shipping volumes from some of its largest customers like Amazon. Earlier this month, UPS announced it would offer voluntary buyouts to all of its full-time drivers for the first time in history. It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
It's a slow ride on the southeast leg of the perimeter build, 285 eastbound, leaving 675. DOT says there's trouble on that I-20 eastbound collector distributor ramp before Wesley Chapel. Some more brake lights out in Lidonia with this right lane crash, 20 eastbound Turner Hill Road. Exit number 75. And if you're traveling 75 northbound, we had that crash in the center lane at Delk Road, exit 261. They got it off to the right, but fire department now in the right lane of I-75 north of Delk Road. Travel advisory continues. Bartow County, car fire cleanup 75 south, Cassville White Road. 2 right lanes blocked. Use Highway 41. What are we looking at through downtown Atlanta, Andrew Seco?
Brake lights, and more brake lights. Alex, 75, 85 north and southbound. You're a little bit packed in, leaving Buckhead on your way down towards I-20. And we have a crash off to the Gore, 75, 85 northbound, right before Langford Parkway. We're spilling back on 85 proper, leaving East Point. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Very hot and humid as we head into the evening. Just a few isolated showers and storms. Warm and muggy overnight. Will be dry down to 76. 92 with scattered showers and storms. Wednesday afternoon, rain chance 60%. Some morning fog Thursday, then scattered afternoon storms, high 92. And showers and storms likely again Friday afternoon, high 91. Now my 5-day forecast for the weekend will turn much cooler. Cloudy periods of showers and storms Saturday, high only 82. And we'll have showers, no storms on Sunday, high 79.
Storm tracker radar showing a few isolated rain showers around the metro area at this hour, but other areas where it's not raining, it is still plain hot. 96 in Stone Mountain, 92 in Villa Rica, 96 in Cartersville. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Thank you, Bill Caiaccio, for the 4 fingers waving in the newsroom. What are we doing here? Oh, yeah. You know what I do? I want to replay that bit that we did at the top of the show. We opened up talking about the, American Eagle jeans controversy, where somehow Sydney Sweeney is some sort of right-wing fascist who practices eugenicism or eugenics, which isn't the case, and maybe the company is or not. But, of course, it's causing all sorts of, fake outrage. That's what we call it, right? Fake outrage? That's right. Faux outrage.
Outrage.
Foul rage.
Foul rage. I like
Foul
that.
rage. Yeah, because, it's just kind of an homage to a really creepy commercial from 1980 where a 14-year-old girl is putting on her clothes. And those are Calvin Klein jeans, not American Eagle jeans. But we found another one, a controversial new television commercial for bacon jeans.
You hear that sizzling? That means something's cooking. At Bacon Jeans, we make jeans for any size, but mostly for fat people. And they're made out of bacon. So when you're done wearing them, you can just eat all of them. Try Bacon Jeans. Because some of us weren't born to be pretty, blonde, and blue-eyed. Some of us were born to eat bacon. Bacon Jeans. We promise we're not into eugenics. We're just hungry. Bacon Jeans.
I love the little laugh at the end.
It's like a horse at the end.
I know. I did the voice, and then I read it, and then I put it through a filter to make it sound like a woman.
That's you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why there's weird accent fluctuations at the end.
Yeah, I was wondering, did you put that in on purpose?
No, I just said, leave it in. Let's do this.
Culture Pop.
Short and sweet, just like autumn. Hey,
Hey,
let's have some culture.
da-da-da-da-da.
Let's have some
That's a
culture.
good one.
I know.
Beyonce's Cowboy Carter country tour has become the highest grossing country tour ever.
What?
Makes sense. I mean, she's basically doing an Eras Tour style tour, so it makes sense.
Read it again.
Beyonce's Cowboy Carter country tour is the highest grossing country tour ever.
Country tour.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get that.
Well, if you think she's country.
It's hard. It's not. I mean, it's not country in the sense that we listen to it, but it's got some country songs in the album. I thought Country Carter had like 3 or 4 songs that felt country.
I think she's awesome. I think she should be the top-selling artist in the country, based on her merits, based on her abilities, based on her skill, based on her, again, talent. But it's not country. Come on, let's not.
It is.
No,
She's doing some country.
Country adjacent.
Yeah, I like that. Country
How is it country adjacent?
Well, some of the
there's
songs.
none of this. There's none of
Because
this.
it actually is good and it doesn't suck.
Well, there's a lot of country that doesn't sound like modern country that doesn't suck. I would think that a guy like George Strait, maybe Garth Brooks when he toured, probably had the highest. I don't know. I'm just saying, she should have the biggest tour of the year in general. So to categorize it outside of, just her being Beyonce, which she's an amazing talent. I'm not taking it away from her, but to country tour, I don't think so. It's like saying Dolly had the best rock album of the year. To me. I could be wrong.
But she didn't have the best rock album of the year. If she did, then yeah.
How do you know?
Because she didn't.
Oh, that's a good album, though. Some of those songs are rock adjacent.
But the point, the analogy is not the same because Beyonce has
receipts.
She's won awards and has made, it says $400 million, 2 different tours to earn over $400 million.
Which is all awesome. I just don't think it's country music.
No, I know you're not saying that she's bad, but she is doing country music.
Sort of.
I mean, okay, so so other people, like what? Okay.
Yes.
Modern country.
Yes.
Okay. What about that? What was that song about? Like that was so popular about I'm gonna ride my horse down the old town road.
I thought that was a novelty song. I didn't really consider it to be country music.
I don't know what I thought.
Lil
it was
Nas
country
X.
music.
Yeah,
Jared,
it was categorized and legitimized by Miley's dad, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
And it was a catchy, fun song. Better than Panini, I'll have to say.
So is that country though?
I don't.
Yes,
I consider it a novelty song.
I would say it is country.
It's not a novelty song. It's not like cheeseburger and pear.
I didn't say it was a parody song. I said it was a novelty song. And when you look back 100 or 10 years from now, and nobody knows who that guy is anymore, they're gonna go, "Oh, I remember that song."
All right. Well, I think that you have I think it's country.
I'm
music.
strict. I like Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton. Now get off my back and do the next story.
Oh, fine. Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas were spotted at the Oasis show together.
Uh-oh.
Tom Cruise is 63.
So?
And Ana de Armas is 37.
So
Yeah, listen, to a consenting adult,
love is love.
Godspeed.
Yes.
But no. No.
Turn this segment
It's
into
not-
sparring with Autumn Fisher.
I think it's more.
We're fighting.
The thing that's weird to me is how did he get her? Is she in the church?
I mean, maybe she's dabbling.
Yeah, I mean that's usually what it's all about when somebody of his stature goes out and dates somebody. Sometimes they get out, sometimes they don't.
It's really, I mean, it's difficult because I truly do believe, consenting adults do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to pretend that it's not odd and that personally I think it's wrong if you're a 63-year-old man.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not saying 37 is young. Like, she's old enough to make her own decisions and she's a complete 100% adult. But it does seem odd, weird.
Well, there's
it makes me uncomfortable.
there are a lot of cases like this, but it's reversed. Like when you think about the president of France and his wife.
That's
Wait, that's the only thing I can think of.
Those are outliers. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I see what you're saying. But he's Tom Cruise. He's still powerful in Hollywood. He's still handsome, and she's attractive. And if we didn't know everything we knew about him, we wouldn't find it to be odd. But I find it odd because of his relationship with certain organizations that we're not going to mention because I don't
No,
want to
hold
get
on.
sued.
Now, if you didn't know anything about them, you wouldn't find it odd.
No, I don't care. I don't judge. I mean, okay.
Oh no, I feel like no matter what, it's odd. Baseline.
Yeah.
It's odd.
You go back to, when was it? It was the early 90s when, God, she was the guest model and she had a reality show and she died. God, what was her name? Anna Nicole Smith. She married that guy who was 90 years old. Now that's odd because he couldn't do anything. Tom Cruise can still do stuff.
No, it's still odd. It's still odd. There's something.
Yeah.
Love is love, Autumn. Love is love.
It is
I'm
odd. She's
absolute-
right.
It's odd.
Yeah.
I know Joe was telling me about dating someone that was just maybe 37 and he was 42 or 41. And
That's normal. That's not odd.
it's absolutely normal. But he said even with those small differences in age, there were some noticeable things that they couldn't relate to.
Now, everybody's different, though. I mean, you have to kind of look at everything differently. There are some people who can handle that. There are other people who can't. There's some times where it's the guy's just being creepy and he got rid of his wife who's his age and he wants somebody younger. Everything has its own case. This, I think.
I don't know what they're talking about. Do you know what I mean? What does he talk about?
Did you see The Outsiders?
I knew Ponyboy.
Yeah, I knew Ponyboy. Yeah. See Taps? I go nuts at the end and shoot everybody.
Hey, spoiler.
Well, it came out in 1982, I think. If you haven't
I
seen
was
it
going
by
to watch
now,
that tonight.
You are not
Dang
ever
it.
going
Come
to watch
on.
that.
Dang it, Tim.
It's the finest work ever from
Thanks
George.
a lot.
George C.
ruin
Scott.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, what the
You know
heck?
what country
I'm
music
Team
is.
Autumn now.
Evan Handler had hair. That's how old that movie is.
Chelsea Handler's dad?
No, Evan Handler, the actor. I think that you're probably correct. And I'm not really playing devil's advocate because I honestly don't see anything wrong with it or even really care all that much. But then you look like Al Pacino. I got a wife and I'm 80-something and I got kids I'll never see.
Yeah, that I have a problem with when you see 70 and 80-year-old men having kids that late. I feel like that's irresponsible to the kid, not necessarily to the wife.
Well,
but
he
to
has
the
a lot
kid.
of money. He has a lot of money that take care of the kid, but
But it doesn't take care of the kid.
no, because the kid doesn't have a father.
Right.
Even now, while he's alive, he didn't have a father. I can't lift him anymore. He's over 4 months.
There is an age that you get where now your role is suited for you because you are older, and that is grandparent.
Now, what are you talking about? I'm 54 and I have a 4-year-old.
And that's I'm not okay with it.
You're not? That's terrible
No.
because I am. I love the
Call
little
the
guy.
police.
Yeah, I'm
Call
calling
the
the cops.
police.
Calling the Maryland cops.
I mean, but honestly, I had kids when I was a little bit old, 30, whatever. I don't know how old I was, late 30s.
Old bag.
And I'm sure you see it too, where it's your body is not as prepared as it maybe once was.
No, it wasn't, but I am taking measures to, keep myself fit. I understand that, I'm not going to be playing, kickball with him when he's 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
But right now, I want to be as physically fit as I can be. There's certain things I need to work on for sure, like smoking. But
You say that, Tim, but if you put your mind to it, you might be playing kickball with him when he's 20.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Alex
Maybe
Williams.
your brain's going to go into a jar, and then your whole soul will be put on a thumb drive, and then you could be like a robot.
He can just carry a computer around with him. Hey, what's going on? Let's play catch. Alex Williams says I-85 North is jammed leaving the airport.
Yeah, all due to a crash on the I-85 northbound ramp to 75-85 northbound. The end of that ramp partially blocked there. Cars bobbing and weaving to get around that. So it's got 85 northbound on the brakes back toward Sylvan Road. If you were traveling on 75-85 and northbound north of I-20, it's slow from I-20 up to Freedom Parkway, and then seeing some brake lights in both directions between the 85-400 merge and North Avenue, where we've also been watching rain, so wet pavement causing some of those delays. With a look at the ride around I-285, it's Andrew Seco.
Circle in the city, finding the worst leaving Doraville, 285 East, the inner loop, taking you through Tucker all the way down to Scottdale Clarkston, letting you go at Memorial Drive, exit 41. A little slow in the southeast side, 285 north, the outer loop, leaving Boulder Crest Road on your way towards I-20. Looks like something holding you up on the CD ramp there, and leaving Sandy Springs, just some scattered brake lights, 285 west, between Smyrna Vinings down to I-20. This sport's sponsored by Whole Foods Market. Head to your local Whole Foods Market to celebrate their Summer Fruit Fest with up to 40% off in-season fruit and more. Start saving now through July 29th. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
And I know it's gonna be.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
$2,125,255. I can't even believe it.
Thank you, Atlanta.
Thank you for giving to the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
And you can still donate at WSBRadio.com.
The WSB Carathon's mission will continue year-round.
Thank you for your support of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
I love my home, and now I found a company that loves it as much as I do. TE Certified Electrical, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. It's Chris Chandler here. These folks have done work in my home, and boy, it didn't take long to realize I could trust their expertise, their attention to detail, and what I think you'll find, just as I did, an amazing level of service. TE Certified has more than 20,000 five-star reviews, and it's been serving Atlanta for decades.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Listen up, because women have long waited for the world to recognize the importance of our health.
Northside Hospital goes beyond "we hear you" to "we're out here with you," because women deserve more than open ears.
They deserve open doors, and 1 ounce of action is worth 1,000 words.
Northside is rolling up our sleeves and getting to work for you.
This is a house call. Heard. Learn more at northside.com/heard.
Skeeters biting you? Better call Breda Pest Management. They handle bugs and critters. And Breda is proud to sponsor Scott Slade's Georgia every Thursday on Atlanta's Morning News.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidates for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Autumn Fisher's Culture Pop. Autumn, I put the story in there about the new Naked Gun movie based on our conversation yesterday and how you don't like reboots or revisitations of films. This is sort of a soft sequel since Liam Neeson is playing the son of Detective Frank Drebin, who is played by Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, it's getting some good reviews.
That surprises me.
They're not reviews.
No.
They are people online saying that they are good. And I don't know who any of these people are.
Mm-hmm.
And are they paid to? Are they going to get?
Oh, you mean Access Media, the people who give good reviews, so they can go? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't totally trust. You know, where's the Siskel and Ebert?
Yeah,
that I can
gone.
trust?
Those are gone. You don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
One of the concerns I had about the movie is that the original creators, the ones that are left, were sort of pushed out.
Yeah.
And it really just became Seth MacFarlane and the people underneath him who made this film. I've seen 2 trailers. I think they look funny. There's the gags. It's a little, I don't know. They have special effects instead of practical effects. I don't know. Autumn certainly making noises as if she's not interested in seeing
I mean, Liam Neeson was like 100 years old, so that's why they have
so
to
was
do
Leslie
that.
Nielsen when they made the movie.
Yeah,
Was
that's
it? Okay.
the point.
Yeah.
Is that you take someone who's very straight and
Yes.
not normally a comedian,
Right.
so that they can play it like it's 100% authentic, like this person really does exist, and so that you can put the insane things aside to think like, oh, this really is happening because this person's taking it so seriously.
And it started for Leslie Nielsen when they made Airplane. They wanted a real straight guy to play that role. So everything around it was insane, and he took the role. And then, he did Police Squad, which was a series where he played Frank Drebin, and that didn't last very long, but it was very funny. And,
so good.
And then they came out with the movies. Now, they did 3 movies. The first 2 were funny. The third one I still like, but not
I
really
like
the
the third
best.
one, too.
Well, it is cool. And OJ's great in all 3, right?
Yes, he is. I mean, listen, it doesn't take away that he was good at comedy.
Yeah, Nordberg.
Yeah. I was going to say one more thing.
Yeah.
The thing that I do that does lend a little bit more trust to maybe this will be good is because it is directed by by Seth MacFarlane, and he did a great job with the fake Star Trek that he made.
Oh, that series that he made. I forget the name of that show, but it was sort of like an homage to The Next Generation.
And McFarlane, you could say what you want about him, but I mean,
he smells.
overall, I think he's put out more successes than not. There are a couple times where
he made that Western that was terrible.
Yeah, sometimes he S's the bed, but for the most part, I would say that he's pretty good.
I don't really mind. To me, it's not about his successes or his failures. It's that he did produce or create that Star Trek. What was it called?
Well,
I don't remember.
We can look it up and come back. I mean,
he created that, and it was really good.
Text George. He's in Europe, but he'll take the time to send it back.
Who will?
George Clark. He's in Europe.
Oh, okay, I'll text him real quick.
I got it.
But yeah, so he did a good job with that, and so maybe he'll pay this one the respect that it deserves.
I think he will. He's a fan of these movies. I think that it'll be funny.
The Orville, by the way.
Yeah, the Orville. And the Orville was great.
Thank you.
Had the late great Norm Macdonald in it too. It was Blob.
That Orville was great.
Yeah.
It was like like you took next gen episodes and you just updated them a little bit with like a little bit of the gag thing that he does, where he like cuts to some past thing and then you come back to the regular world.
Meanwhile, there's like 15 Star Trek series that I can't stand to watch.
Yeah, the Orville was way more Star Trek than any of the real Star Treks that have come out.
Now it's just like, hey, look at all these lights and bombs and da 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 da.
Oh, and always like war and stuff.
When do we know when this movie comes out? The next Naked Gun? I think it comes out the first week in August, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get to go.
Can't find it. Yeah, yes. I gotta go. I gotta see it. August 1st.
August 1st.
So soon.
This weekend.
This weekend.
I bet it'll win the box office.
I bet it will too.
Hope so.
We'll talk about it on Monday.
Okay, I'll watch
when
it.
Culture Pop returns for a Naked Gun edition.
I'm sure it will. What else do you have, Autumn?
Jamie Lee Curtis is sort of shouting that she might leave Hollywood. Not because of something political, which is like the normal thing that people leave Hollywood for.
Or abnormal,
publicly.
but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, publicly decide, like, I'm leaving. She's leaving because she wants to get out of the limelight because plastic surgery, she describes it as a genocide.
A what?
A genocide.
I don't know about that, but I do believe that you don't have to have plastic surgery. I don't think a lot of actresses don't get that. I don't think Diane Keaton ever got that done.
Yeah. There are
Helen
Mirren. There are a handful of people that have not had anything adjusted or done and have continued success.
Yes.
And then there are a lot of people that have not. And then I think just her living in Hollywood also, you see the insane faces in L.A.
Meg Ryan, we're talking about you.
Yeah.
That is true.
Thank you, Autumn. Alex Williams says I-85 is slow going into Norcross. And just brake lights. Luckily, no crashes in the way, but you're bunched up 85 northbound from I-285 exit 95 up toward Jimmy Carter Boulevard. 400 northbound, improving between Sandy Springs and Alpharetta, and still slow leaving the airport with this crash. 85 northbound ramping to 75 85 north. They're blocking the end of that ramp, causing the brake lights back toward Cleveland Avenue. We've also had our eyes on trouble on I-20 in Lithonia, Andrew Seco.
Looks like at least 2 right lanes block I-20 eastbound getting towards Turner Hill Road, exit 75. Brake lights all the way back towards Panola Road. A rough ride heading to the Mall of Stonecrest. You've been able to hop on Covington Highway, save you just a little bit of time. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Belinda Skelton here with Atlanta Vision Institute's very own Dr. Ashraf, who is one of the most experienced eye surgeons in the country. Dr. Ashraf, we've all watched the news vision. The economy is uncertain, but failing eyesight isn't. And if you've held back due to finances, we've got good news for you, don't we?
Yes, Belinda, as you know, our eyesights degrade as we age. And with the laser optics procedure, that resets all of that. And most of my patients go most of the day without glasses. They can even read their phone without glasses. And in terms of the economy, most of these patients, their medical insurance can cover most of the costs. And if it doesn't, we have a lot of good financing options for this procedure.
That's awesome, Dr. Ashraf. I urge you to take the quiz to see if you're a candidate. Go to 2020atlanta.com. That's 2020atlanta.com.
Every 36 seconds, a vehicle is stolen in the United States. Cars are an important investment, and you have the power to protect it. Remove valuables from your car or place out of view. Roll up your windows completely. Don't leave your car running while unattended, especially during the winter. And always lock your doors and take your keys or fob with you. If you know something about a vehicle theft, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB.
This is a public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
It's our 20th anniversary at North Georgia Replacement Windows, and we're celebrating with our biggest sale in company history.
It's Ted and Jonathan. For a limited time, save 25% on beautiful Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows and doors.
Celebrate with us and upgrade your home's energy efficiency, comfort, and curb appeal. Window and door shopping made simple.
Hurry, 25% savings ends July 31st.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
When you join us for Atlanta's Morning News, Wednesday starting at 5, the program Clark Howard thinks every international traveler should use on WSB.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, a new effort to clear up Georgia's voter rolls. If you haven't voted in the last two general elections, you may be getting a notice from the Secretary of State's office. More than 218,000 mailers have been sent out to voters who haven't cast ballots since at least 2019. They now have 40 days to respond through the mail or online if they don't want to be listed as inactive. Gabe Sterling with the Secretary of State's office says,
be aware you are in charge of your voter registration. You have easy access to it through Secretary Raffensperger's website. You can go vote, and that will automatically get you back to active status.
If the voters don't respond and don't vote in two more general elections, their registrations will be canceled in 2029. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB. We have some rain showers right now in the heart of Atlanta, cooling us off down to 84 degrees in Midtown. Hot again tomorrow with a better chance for storms. When do we see a break from the 90s? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Georgia Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene says she is not running for governor. In a social media post today, Greene says if she was running for governor, the entire world would know it because she would be all over the state of Georgia campaigning and would be raising scary amounts of money. In another social media post, Greene may be the first Republican to call the humanitarian crisis in Gaza a genocide. She writes on social media, it's the most truthful and easiest thing to say that October 7th in Israel was horrific and all hostages must be returned. But so is the genocide, humanitarian crisis, and starvation that's happening in Gaza. A suspect is arrested 7 months after a charred body was found in a car in DeKalb County.
At the time, a boom around 2 a.m. woke up neighbors on Wilson Avenue in Atlanta, and soon the licks of fire and smoke were visible. Now, the man authorities say was responsible for the body found in that car is under arrest. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office says 42-year-old Marcus Overstreet of Atlanta is charged with the malice murder of 36-year-old Mario Culver in Ellenwood. Culver's body with multiple gunshots was on the back seat. No word yet on a motive in the killing. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
The suspect in the shooting at a Manhattan office building that killed 4 people may have had an associate.
It is undetermined at this time if he played any role at all in planning or carrying out this action.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams says they're trying to identify and question that person. Adams says pieces of the semi-automatic rifle used in the killings were bought by an associate of the suspect, Shane Tamora. A suicide note suggests he was targeting NFL headquarters because he had a brain disease linked to playing football. The suspect, though, never played in the NFL. New details today on the tragic accident in Miami that killed 2 kids who were part of a sailing camp. Coast Guard Captain Frank Florio says the barge that hit a sailboat was supporting Miami Beach construction.
The incident resulted in the same-day deaths of a 7-year-old and a 13-year-old. 2 remain hospitalized in critical condition, and 2 other individuals were rescued.
It's believed all of those on the sailboat were wearing life jackets. A number of Georgia cities ranked near the top of a list of the best places for food manufacturing.
Atlanta is 7th in the country in the new report from Global Location Strategies. The organization's Tess Fay says the metro also holds a unique distinction on the list.
Atlanta is one of only 2 large metropolitan areas in the U.S. that are within our top 10. The other one is Kansas City.
She says Georgia's a prime state for the industry because of its strong workforce and agriculture industry, along with great infrastructure. Warner Robins, Savannah, and Gainesville are also all within the top 10. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
A rally is held today outside the Chamblee campus of the CDC to bring attention to budget cuts to cancer prevention programs.
The budget would eliminate work and dismantle a proven infrastructure decades in the making.
Dr. Mary White says she expects it would lead to a rise in preventable cancer cases and needless illness and death in this country. It is now 6:34, time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Picking up a new slow zone through West Atlanta, 20 eastbound, getting real stacked up around Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit 53. We're going to scan the jam cam, see what's cooking there. Elsewhere, if you're traveling on I-75 northbound up through Marietta, all that's left over is a tap of the brake pedal from Delk Road up to Highway 585 northbound, still trying to recover from the afternoon commute into Norcross, leaving Chamberlain Tucker Road up past Pleasantdale Road to Jimmy Carter Boulevard. What are we looking at through downtown Atlanta, Andrew Seco?
Still have the brake lights, so we're looking a little bit thinner than we have most of the afternoon. 75, 85 north and south, just stretch between I-20 up towards 17th Street. Did have some trouble on the 85 north ramp to the connector, 75, 85. That's exit 77. That's since been cleared. Speeds picking up quite nicely out of East Point. From the Cool Lake Area Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Very hot and humid as we head into the evening. Just a few isolated showers and storms. Warm and muggy overnight. Will be dry down to 76. 92 with scattered showers and storms. Wednesday afternoon, rain chance 60%. Some morning fog Thursday, then scattered afternoon storms, high 92. And showers and storms likely again Friday afternoon, high 91. Now my 5-day forecast for the weekend will turn much cooler. Cloudy periods of showers and storms Saturday, high only 82. And we'll have showers, no storms on Sunday, high 79.
Storm Tracker radar shows some rain showers right now in the heart of Metro Atlanta. 91 in Dunwoody, 85 in rain-cooled Midtown Atlanta, and 95 in Noonan. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Know your rights before you're stopped. Print your free DUI rights card at georgestein.com.
When it comes to your home, quality is crucial. Trust the Plus. Painting Plus. The Plus means siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and of course, painting.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus and the Plus family of businesses. Quality comes first. We have the most experienced exterior craftsmen in the industry.
If your home's exterior has it, the Plus can improve it. Painting Plus. Siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more. Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Go to markspain.com, find out what your guaranteed offer would be, and start packing.
What do you say we do a little Doctrine Extra?
Love it. Let's do it.
All right.
It's time for Doctrine Extra.
We used to call it what? Cleanup time?
Cleanup time was when we came back from a long vacation.
Oh, I see.
Doctrine Extra, I think it was initially this segment, and then we took it away for a while, and then we had the rollovers, and then it became Doctrine Extra again.
Was it WTF?
No, WTF.
Never was that.
That was Autumn's.
That's some old school stuff right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Autumn, hey, in Doctrine Extra, technically, Autumn, your stories are on the table, so you better be ready. If we pivot
Let's
to
go.
you,
I'm ready,
you
baby.
better be ready.
We'll call on you if we need you. Otherwise,
But in the
shut up. No, just kidding.
Otherwise, shut up.
No, never.
During the newscast, I went out in the newsroom and I met up with our digital producer, Ann, and Ann was
Digital
freaking
Ann?
out. Digital Ann, yes.
She has digits on her hand,
She has
10 of them.
literally, and she's like, "Why aren't you guys talking about this story?" And I'm like, okay,
Is
hang
that
on.
how she sounds?
She's like, "Why?
Do that again.
Why aren't you talking about this story?" And
Sounds
I'm like,
just like her.
And I was like,
Digital Land.
and I'm like, Ann, what story are you talking about? She's like, "There's more millionaires than ever." And I'm like,
ye of many digits.
I'm like, there's a simple reason why there are more millionaires, but since she asked, I will play this package.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
The Swiss bank UBS says 23.8 million people in the U.S. have a net worth of at least $1 million, a 15-fold increase from 30 years ago. Each day, 1,000 Americans become millionaires, thanks largely to their
How?
rising home values and 401ks. But those seven figures aren't what they used to be. As Michael Ashley Schulman at Running Point Capital Advisors puts it, $1 million is the new mass affluent middleweight class, financially secure, but 2 zeros short of private jet territory. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
I don't want a private jet. I just want $1 million. Pay off the car, pay off the house.
I just want to be able to buy a house, maybe.
Yeah.
And if my car dies, maybe I could get one.
Well, they don't become millionaires by doing nothing. I guess you actually have to figure out a way to work and become a millionaire. You could be an influencer.
Well, I think I need to be a man.
No, you don't.
I'm just kidding.
There are a lot of lady millionaires. Not as many, of course. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. But there are quite a few.
I think it's simple.
Right.
It's simple. Number one, the data is skewed there because if you're counting assets that you already own, I feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit because
we're talking about liquid millionaires.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that you're
I
kind
used
of
to drink that. It's pretty good.
it is
liquid
still
millionaire.
makes you feel like a millionaire.
Yeah, it makes you feel like Elon Musk.
And so I think that they're twisting the data a little bit with that. And then number two, with inflation, more people have more money. So that's the value of a dollar has gone down because more people have more dollars.
Tell you what, Jared, I'd like to be a thousandaire. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that even though it's I guess it's a good thing that they're more millionaires overall. It has lost weight. I think.
Are you a millionaire with all your assets?
No, not
No.
even close. I
And
work
then
at
what
radio,
about,
my
like,
friend.
Your debt, right? So you can have, I mean, home ownership, sure, but then you still owe the money for that house. So does that count against you?
Well, they still make you pay property taxes. Let's get rid of that.
And your student loan debt, like who knows what that could be? Credit card debt, like was that all included in this millionaire
I'm
thing?
thinking if you're a millionaire, like somebody who's more than just, house rich, you probably have student loans paid off.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Got you. Got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Well, I hope that
Dr.
we've
Extra, yeah.
sated Digital Ann's desire to hear about all the
I hope
millionaires.
so. I hope so. I hope that she's pleased with us covering the story. That she's like, why aren't you guys talking about that?
Man,
I'm like,
that sounds it's like she's in the room.
I know, right? And I'm like, okay, all right, we'll make sure to cover it and dispel that terrible survey they put together here. But into some real news, some sports news. Autumn's gonna be excited about this.
Yay, I love sports.
Christian Wilkins, he's a 29-year-old who has played in the NFL since
He's a Buddhist.
2019.
He's Christian.
He was released by the Las Vegas Raiders.
What happened? Did he hurt himself? Can he not play anymore?
He kissed a fellow player on the head, and he's done this before. So when he was at Clemson before, he came up behind one of his fellow teammates and kind of gave him just a little peck on the head like that. So
what's wrong with a friendly peck on the cheek or head?
I'd say if the other player is cool with it, then it's fine to
It's
do
not
it.
a surprise. How are you going to know?
Wait, this person was fired?
Yeah, for kissing someone.
That's right.
Another player.
And did anybody else complain? Did anyone complain?
Probably the guy that got kissed.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Oh,
And
the player that got kissed complained.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just run up to people at the office and start kissing them.
He needs to watch one of those things.
Not that. Yeah, he didn't do
Those videos.
he didn't do the video that nobody watches with the sound on.
Right. And
Now-
plays at double speed if he can.
Yeah, which you can't do. So you just kind of have to sit there throughout the show and click. Oh yeah, I got that trivia question wrong. Maybe I should. Oh yeah, there we go. I got it.
Well, what's wild about this scenario for Wilkins is that he signed a 4-year, $110 million deal last year. So they
got to pay him.
I mean, whatever was guaranteed in the beginning, they've already paid him. So usually in the NFL, if you cut somebody, you don't owe them anything else, but they front load the contract so that way you pay all that money at the front end. But I do think that the important thing, whether it's you being, physical, not even physical, just
What's wrong with a little peck on the head? That's all. That's my question.
I think overall the intention.
Kobe, if I came in there and kissed you on the head without you knowing it, would you get mad?
I don't think I would get mad. I'd
Yeah.
just be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. I just, you know what? I thought you did a great job today. I wanted to show you how much I support you. I think I want to show you the appreciation. I'm gonna kiss you on the back of the head. Mwah, there you go. Are you gonna run to HR?
No.
Good luck. It's in Texas.
You have to make sure that the person that you're kissing is cool with you doing it. It is more socially acceptable for that to happen now in 2025 than it was even just 10, 15 years ago.
I feel like there's something like sportsy about like a little bit of that.
Well, that's a swat on the behind.
Yeah, think about baseball. Exactly. The swat on the behind.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the same
Which you can
thing.
also do in an office.
I mean, if you like it.
Good job,
that'd be
Linda.
Nice. Yeah.
Pick an old name.
But yeah, like it seems kind of like that's appropriate in some ways, but I guess if
I don't
the
think
other
so.
person complained.
Yeah, it's not appropriate, but still, he got fired. Now, I wonder if another team will pick him up.
I would say yes. He's 29 years old. He's a good player. He's won a national championship with Clemson. He's a winner, and I think that he'll learn from this too. I think he'll
You
understand.
think?
Yeah, I think he's gonna know like before he goes up and has an emotional bonding moment with another player on the team. He probably
Oh, it's the
needs
same team?
What do you mean?
No, he got in trouble when he was in college, and then he did it again as a pro player.
No, he didn't get in trouble in college. He kissed one of his Clemson players, and this is again like a peck on the head. This is not like
The head or
on
the cheek?
The one at Clemson was like the back of the head. So it was like, good job, you got the play. You ended up stopping them from getting a first down.
Yeah.
Which I think overall was more of like a love pat or a love kiss instead of a like affectionate, emotional kiss, if that makes sense.
No, not really. Alex Williams says I-85 is slow going into Norcross.
Yeah, I've been watching those brake lights starting to thin out a little bit. I-85 northbound as you leave Chamblee Tucker, trying to make your way to Jimmy Carter Boulevard. But now we got to turn our attention over to West Atlanta. Big jam here. Travel advisory. Car on its roof. Only a right lane open. 20 eastbound. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, exit 53. Think about using Highway 78, Joseph E. Boone Boulevard, some alternates to get you around that. Any improvement through downtown Atlanta, Andrew Seco?
We actually are looking a lot better than we've seen most of the afternoon. We do still have some brake lights, 75, 85 north and south, just limited between 17th Street down to I-20. Still a little slow leaving East Point, but the brake lights thinning out from earlier trouble on the 85 north ramp to the downtown connector. This report sponsored by Peach Pass, the new Peach Pass Go mobile app. The Peach Pass Go mobile app helps you get there faster with new and improved features and more coming soon. Download the new Peach Pass Go mobile app today at peachpass.com. From the Cool Rate Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
What would you do with $1,000 this summer?
Hotel, pool, week at the beach, cabin in the woods.
Whatever you want to do this summer,
WSB has $1,000 to make it happen.
Thank you. $1,000 Thursdays gives you the chance to win $1,000 every hour between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m.
I am so excited.
Listen for the keyword at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. and 12, 1, 2, and 3 p.m.
Enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app. Within that hour,
You could win $1,000.
No way. Is this a joke?
Get all the info at WSBradio.com.
$1,000 Thursdays.
This Thursday from 95.5 WSB, where Atlanta wins.
This is Scott Slade. When it comes to your engagement ring, there's only one place I'd recommend. Tara Fine Jewelry Company, known for exceptional standards, craftsmanship, and legendary customer service. Tara's passion runs through every design they craft. Engagement rings you'll be proud to gift, cherish, and wear for a lifetime. You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. When it comes to your promise of forever, only a Tara diamond will do. Tara, specializing in diamonds of absolute beauty and legendary customer service since 1985.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Men's Choice Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified, we love your home.
Plan today so you can potentially do the things you've always wanted in retirement. Listen Saturdays at 6 to Retire Ready with David Nicholas of Nicholas Wealth Management. Nicholas Wealth is an independent financial services firm and uses a variety of different investment strategies.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. Mention Chris Chandler to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResAtlanta.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up like me. Our needs are different.
Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
You know, when the show is over, you can chat with us on social media, some of us. You can follow me on X and TikTok. It's at Tim Andrews here, and I'm on Instagram at Timstagram here, and on Facebook, well, just find me.
And I am at Jared Yamamoto and all the places: Facebook, Instagram, X,
MySpace,
YouTube, even MySpace too. Snapchat's been fun. I've gotten a lot of listeners follow on Snapchat, so Snapchat's a fun place. And then the only weird one is TikTok. TikTok, I'm Jared Yamamoto 5. But if you type in Jared Yamamoto, I come right up. Autumn, where can people find you?
You can find me at Will Smith on TikTok.
Keep his name out of your mouth.
Oh, gosh. You're right.
Yes.
Ow!
Auto Pritz, right? Auto Pritz.
Yeah. Auto Pritz. P-R-I-T-T-S.
Follow me at barkingdog.com. Hey, Eric Von Hessler returns Monday, so stay tuned. That's August 4th, if you don't know the date.
August 4th.
I know. It's going so fast.
That's a big day, too, because the kids, at least in Atlanta Public Schools, go back to school that day, too.
That's silly. So silly.
It's so early.
I know.
It's like the dead of summer. I don't get it.
Is it bad that I know I'm not going back to school, but I mean, when I see these commercials, I get anxiety.
I don't get anxiety. I just wonder why. Why would you stick kids in a hot classroom going, I know they get more breaks now, and that's the goal, and the teachers get more breaks now, too, and that's what they do. But it used to be, hey, after Labor Day, you're back in school, and then June rolls around, and you're out.
When is Labor Day?
That is going to be
weekend in September.
September 1st this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't go back to school until the 25th of August.
Jeez. Lucky.
Is that a flex? You trying to flex on Georgia? What are you trying to do there? Wow, Autumn. Okay.
Got
All
a
right,
bunch
Autumn.
more weeks of vacation.
Driving to work in the morning behind school buses and school buses.
I love school buses. I love them.
That's how she gets it out when she's going to the bathroom.
School buses and Venn diagrams.
Hey, why don't you just take Metamucil? Let's do a story.
You got it. This is Indoctrination. We could not miss this story.
We couldn't?
Are you guys familiar with Harvard scientist Avi Loeb?
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, of course.
I know them very well. They are cool.
Avibi? I call them Avibi.
Avibi. Well, Avibi it's warning of a hostile alien craft that could strike the Earth in just months.
I heard about this. Is it true?
No, it's not, because there are no aliens.
Oh, but how do you know, though?
Oh, come on.
Well, he's detected an interstellar object named 3I/Atlas.
Yeah.
And he suggests
Scary.
that it might be an alien spacecraft.
It has 3 eyes, you say?
I think that is just the name, 3I. But it's got some interesting characteristics. Number one,
guns.
It's traveling at an unusual speed.
Mm-hmm.
The trajectory is unusual compared to like a comet or an asteroid, and it doesn't have like the typical features of any kind of like flying rock like that. So,
how do they know?
Well, because he's looking carefully at all of the different indicators at this 3I/Atlas.
Certain, objects in space work, I guess, similarly, right? Like across, there's characteristics. So
yeah,
I guess this has characteristics that are unfamiliar.
Yeah. Have you asked your ex-husband about this? Because he's the science space guy, right? Does he know about alien craft? What does he say?
I did not ask him, but I will. And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
I want to know if he says the same thing I said, which is no, because there's no such thing as aliens. Does he believe that there could be aliens?
I'm not sure.
You don't know? You lived with him for what, 6 months?
How dare you? We were together for 10 years.
Okay.
Now this Loeb V, is that what you called him there, Autumn? This professor here.
Low T.
What did you call him? What was the nickname you called him?
Vivi.
Oh, Lil BB.
Lil Vivi, that's right.
Yeah.
Lil BB.
He says that one of the things that's really interesting about the trajectory is that it often disappears for a little bit. Like it'll hide behind like another kind of rock.
It's cloaking.
And it's doing it kind of like cloaking.
It's
but
Klingons.
It's maneuvering.
It's got a perfect cloak.
it's maneuvering so that way it can't be tracked in some cases. So
Obviously, we are tracking it, so that's why it's not an alien. Hey, that music.
it's coming.
The music says we gotta go. We'll talk more about aliens and all sorts of other stupid stuff tomorrow. Shelley Winter is up next with a wonderful show for you, The Shelley Winter Show. Talk to you tomorrow.